Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Friday. So glad you're with us tonight. We've got an incredible 3 hours. Our Sell It or Melt It sale continues. It is more than a sale. It is an event. It is an event that any jewelry lover, any shopper, anybody who's into gems and gold, precious metals, fine designs, couture level jewelry, this is the event for you. And as we get ready to wrap it up, because this is the whole thing, it's been going on for a few weeks because the goal of the event to show you every single piece in the inventory, and we're almost there. So we have got a really cool show. I got to tell you, most everything tonight is really affordable. I mean, we can always bring out the museum pieces, and I love to do that for you, but there's a lot of really affordable one-of-a-kind jewelry that is going to mean we're going to move in hyperspeed tonight. So get ready. I hope you've got your phone in hand. If you are a lover of jewelry, if you love to save money and get great values, this is your night, okay? So please dial in early as soon as you see something you love. Now, if you're not familiar with this event, this is how it works. What you see on the air is what you get. Those are the pieces that are finished and ready to go. We will still offer sizing when we can, which is on most items, and that means right out to you. So most of these pieces go out Monday morning early so that you have it early next week, mid next week, somewhere in that range. That means Mother's Day, which is a week from Sunday. These items will be there in time. So that is a beautiful thing as well. So if you're shopping for a little special treat for yourself, happy Mom's Day, moms, early. I know we're already in May 2nd. So again, this is where I'd encourage the moms to think about something they want to get for themselves, something you've always wanted, something that's on your wish list here at TVON. We'll make it happen for you at the best value possible. But again, so many items that are going to be, you could get a whole wardrobe of jewelry for less than the price of one great piece in retail. And that's really what our values are always about. It's always what we do. This just happens to be an event that makes it better and really better than ever before. So we're excited to have you with us. One thing you should know about this event is in a little bit, we'll have a Tanzanite trio. It is our 3 over 3. Okay. It's going to be 3 stones, 3 rings, of course, all over 3 carats in size. Really cool price tag for you. We have a lot of assorted pieces, many of which you're going to see under $1,000. So if you're on a budget still, doesn't mean you can't shop for great jewelry. You can. When you shop this event, it's an important one for that. And then there's the most beautiful Congolese. I know I got a rave review about one of our blue-green tourmalines from a viewer today. Well, I got to bring you a big 7.5 carat, gorgeous cut in our Congolese here tonight. Plus, I do have ruby. I've got the most beautiful ruby. We actually got a white and a yellow gold for you. It's a great 1 carat. Classic stone, classic ring, classic style. Speaking of classics, the 3-stone diamond ring is here. Each 3-stone center stone has a halo around it. And then we're even going to see some adjustable DBTYBs. What is that? Your diamonds by the yard bracelet version. So that's here on the way. A beautiful pink tourmaline pendant that is really for everybody. I've got 2 pairs of Tanzanite drops as well that are not going to be the super pricey drops that we usually see. And that disco ball means it is Club TVON. So welcome to our big party to kick off the weekend. And what a weekend it's going to be. So let's take a look at our first item of the show here tonight. This is going to be our fabulous Morganite emerald cut. Item number 112-5644 is right here, ready to go. So thrilled that we have this on the way to start because, of course, pretty in the rose gold, don't you think? Rose gold, emerald cut Morganite. Let us know what you have plans for this weekend. Otherwise, again, we got a whole big 3-block show of Sell It or Melt It values coming for you this weekend. So it's going to be a great time to be with us. But that's our 2 carat. And of course, this is where last call on everything. Not only is it the last chance to get the lowest price, but also last time to see this on the air at this price tag. So it's a huge opportunity. Sell It or Melt It is quite literal. So please do take heed in that really just urgency of getting those one-of-a-kinds you love. Now, here's the 2 carat emerald cut Morganite with 20 points in diamonds. It is stunning, isn't it? You've got the emerald cut. That's such a pretty shade of pinky orange, isn't it? A really pretty kind of blush tone. And it's got, we call this the hourglass mounting. I know we just had a request for this the other day, so I wanted to bring it out early. Was it last night or was it a few days ago? Either way, a lot of you loving this hourglass shape mounting. It's that beautiful mirror finishing, pressed in, concave on the sides. Then you've got the diamonds. That's where the hourglass. It looks like that hourglass shape that meets in the middle with that emerald cut that is so stunning. And it's going to be, ooh la la, the big diamonds there, 20 points in total, but I love those big diamonds, those big old round brilliants right there, east and west. So it is fabulous, isn't it? And so here we go. First caller, one only, rose gold. You ready to start a wild night of jewelry? Here's what it looks like on the hand in case you haven't seen this mounting before. And to see, wow, whoa. You thought it was, now we've still got the sun out here on the West Coast, but for those of you where the sun has set, Oh my, you might have to have those sunglasses at the ready. Look at that stone. What that's doing, that emerald cutting is just stunning. And it's interesting for an emerald cut to be that pastel color. It's still showing off the saturation to give it that wow factor. It's so pretty. It's just very tonal, very soft, very serene. There's a really pretty femininity about this ring. And it's going to be under $1,000. It's not $9.99 either. And welcome in everybody. Kirsten's ready for Club TVON. Was she our first arrival at the club tonight? Is that what I'm seeing online, at least on YouTube, right? Happy Friday indeed. So wonderful. Hi there. Oh, good. We've got Miss MTC. I'm going to use that because that's her pseudonym online. So I'm going to call her Miss MTC. And then we've got, oh yeah, hi Kirsten. Thank you so much, Kirsten. That's appreciated. And thank you, Tracy. That's kind of you to say. Let's do this. How about $888 instead? And then you get an extra $88.80 off that price. So it'll be $799 and change. So that is the way you score a big emerald cut Morganite beauty, in which there is only just that one, stays in the rose gold. And then of course you can get any size you need and want. So that's the beauty of it, right? We're still going to get it sized for you, shipped out probably on Monday, means by Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Most of you have got it. Again, I know we've got some weather issues, I hear, coming up in the southern parts of the world, not the world, but the southern parts of the country. So again, hopefully everyone's staying in and being safe and taking those precautions, and a little springtime storm coming up. So again, depending on weather issues, of course, you know, notwithstanding, we get these pieces right out to you, so you'll have them in time for Mom's Day, okay? Because that's a week from Sunday. So might as well think about this kind of being the cutoff here this weekend to shop for anything you need by Mother's Day, okay? And this is really the mother of all sale events is really what this is. So it all fits. And Sell It or Melt It, you know the do. You got to rescue these pieces from melt, because again, we don't get to see them again. This is it. This is last call. This is last presentation. Everything you see on the air, one more chance to see it, one great value, because obviously we would, as much as it's going to help us create new jewelry affordably for you going forward to melt them down, it's more important that we put a lot of time and love and care into these pieces. So we'd much rather see you adopt the pieces here as they are. So take a look at this one last time here. Last call on the Morganite. All right. So I said I'd go in hyperspeed. So far I'm not. Okay. Because I can't believe that's still here, but $7.99 and change. Okay. This is the really cool piece here. We've got, yes, you've got it. All right. Congratulations. I just knew that one would go. And then here is something that looks like pink diamonds and white diamonds when it is actually all white diamonds. And it is a beauty, is it not? It's 1110307. Remember what I told you, that little shopping secret, that little trick I told you about the fact that when it is an older item number, especially the 111s, but especially this one starts with 1110, which means it's one of the first items we created. We're talking about 9 years ago. So really, it's been a while since this was created, and we're taking that old price from 9 years ago gold, diamond, and labor pricing, and then marking that down, and then giving you 10% extra off. So that's the beauty of an event like this one. Now, this is 33 points, all in diamonds. It's going to stay in the rose and the white, which if you ask me, is one of the prettier combinations together, because they just offset each other so beautifully. Softness of the rose gold, and then the border of the contrast in the white gold, and then the whole thing is it's a very much ornate piece. This feels very, very opulent, doesn't it? I always think it's very old world with the mill grain, and it almost looks, again, texture like it might be sharp. It is not. I can guarantee you that. So it's really comfortable to wear. We'll show it on the hand here. It's also got a great finish, and it's nice and wide all the way around. It will taper in the back, but it's very crown-like, isn't it? And yet it wears as any band. So it's just a fancier way, a more elegant designer way to do a band, which are really classic. So 33 points in diamonds overall, stays in the rose and the white. We'll size it for you to whatever you need, but come on in early. Not going to last, we know that. Isn't that pretty? And it goes 3/4 the way around, so that even if you are a little bigger ring size, right now it's already a larger size, it's already an 8 or 9 probably, but again, if you go a little bit larger, it's still gonna have diamonds going from one side of the finger to the other. So no worries there. But it's also, whoa, this is what I'm talking about. Old gold, old item number, goes way, way, way back. You will not believe where this price tag is. You won't believe it. Today, it'd be a great value. If that were $19.99, great value. Great value. Nobody's going to leave that behind. The fact that this is going under $1,000 and not stopping there, going much, 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 much lower than that, this is why you want to dial in as quickly as you can. It is not going to last. Take a look at this. This is one only, you know that. So it's not going to stick around at all. We know how this sale is working. It's not $9.99, $8.88, $7.77. This is where you should say sold as soon as you know you love it, because you're probably going to end up saving more than you even imagined. And it's only $699. It'll be $629 at checkout. That is incredible. incredible. Just no doubt one of our very, very best. And $629 and change to get it home, and only one stays in the rose and the white. We'll have that up for you. You know, everyone's been really, we've been loving our yellow and golden zircons. I have two more. I have a golden and I have a more yellow. So we've got more of those marigold colors and a brighter yellow as well. I do have, okay, Agatha, I've got to just shout out your taste in jewelry. There's a request here that came out for Agatha. Let me show it to you. This is probably because I flashed it. I think it was last night, and didn't really have a chance to fully present it. So you got it. We're going to give that full presentation now. 111-5779 is next. If you'd like this one, please let me know. $699. I'm not waiting for pieces to go. And we're just going to show, well, this is as close up as we can get. And yet I haven't even shown you the full double halo in the ring yet. But look at that stone. First of all, we're starting with a wide band. Then it's got the double halo around, one of our most stunning of all the emeralds we have, and it's a 4 carat 30 size. That is impressive. And this has 4 carats 30 in the emerald, which you know exceeds where they typically even go. When you talk about in the retail buying guides, for example, they list out price tags for every carat weight in emeralds up to 4 carats. That's where it basically stops, where it looks like, it would make it look to the outside world like there's no such thing as a 4 carat. That or greater. That's because that is really exceedingly rare. We know that Muzo Mine, well, we know that any emerald, colored by chromium, as a lot of stones are. There's a lot of great stones like ruby, like pink sapphire, emerald being another one of them. When they're colored by chromium, you don't often get the chance to see large sizes. It's a growth inhibitor as it's occurring, as it's growing in nature. So you don't see chromium-rich stones get very large in size very often. And this one's made it. This one just defied all the odds. That's what this did. It just got you the bigger boulder and that beautiful glowing color that we love. This month's birthstone, but one of the most important stones in the world. I mean, I think a lot of people would love to have emerald as their birthstone because it's so recognized. It's so important. It's so well known. Let's take a look at it. It's a 4 carat 30, carat 18 in diamonds as well. And it is, well, there's a new discount since I even saw it last night. That wasn't even 24 hours ago that I was holding this ring in my hand. And yet it was not quite this affordable. Yes. The Morganite is here. Okay, so the Morganite is still here. I know that a lot of you were turned away on that one. So again, if you still like the Morganite, you can grab it. The Morganite Emerald Cut that we started the show with and the rose gold is here. Here we are with a, guys, it's $35,999 ordinarily. I want to show you one other thing. Obviously, this is the viewpoint that gives you the real beautiful specifics of that stone, where you're seeing absolutely everything there is to know about your stone. And then here's what it looks like from a distance. Think it's gorgeous there? Watch what this does from a little distance away when you see that stone just light up and glow. It's got both the color and the clarity together, which is tough to achieve in emerald. We know that. You usually get one or the other. Sometimes a deeper color gives you a lesser clarity, and vice versa. Sometimes you get more clarity, it's a lighter color. So this one has it all, really. And again, that's one very large stone, and we're going to take it much lower than $35,000. That is for sure. Double row in diamonds, that's the halo to surround it. It's a carat 18. Total weight in the diamonds, and we're thrilled to bring it to you. And what a great request, because if you are looking for one of the more important of all of our emeralds in inventory, this is certainly it. It does not get better. It does not get bolder. And now you've got an amazing value that's not even going to be even $35,000, $25,000, or $15,000. Yes. Oh, it is. Okay, so this is a Zambian stone. It's not specified. It says emerald cut emerald. Okay, so we just checked here, because that's what I'm going to I said, let's go double check that. So we got the word, it is Zambian. So this is a Zambian stone. Okay, good to know. So again, the colors, still all the same things apply. You still want a grass green color. You still want it to glow. You still want it to be clean. And what we're going to do, usually we specify that, but again, good to know. So we just checked, and we checked in the back with our source on this one, and luckily there was a note. So this is going to be stunning. And you know what? I'll bring it under $10,000. I'll make it $99.99. First caller on that one of our best. And truly, it's tough to get a stone bigger than 4 carats, no matter where it comes from. I mean, that's true. That's true. And well, let me put it this way. Sometimes I've seen emeralds. Listen, I've loved emeralds since I was a kid, because I learned about my birthstone at a very young age. And, you know, a lot of times emeralds, they look like literally green rocks. They look like dense, and they look opaque, and they look almost like river rocks with moss growing on top of them. There's absolutely no glow or real color, so to speak. And this is where, you know, no matter where it comes from, there are emeralds from all over the world, and no matter where it's derived from or what specific mine, we're always looking for those same principal aspects. We want to get color, we want to get clarity, and they rarely coincide together. This one is bringing that. So $99.99, but you get another $1,000 off just for the 10%. So you're getting it for $89.99 instead, under $9,000. What a great way to, you have a whole savings there that could allow you to buy another ring entirely. And that's a good thing. So happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Friday. So glad you're with us tonight. And again, thrilled that you're here, because this is where you can also make requests. Tell us even if there's something you're thinking about, you're hoping maybe you saw it a long time ago. You never know. Your dream piece might still be here. And that's important as well. So, oh, you're very welcome. Karen D. Karen, thank you so much for all your kind words. You are so sweet. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is the nicest email. Very good. So yes, and I'll let you know what I can do is also, oh, that's nice. Karen also has a daughter named Lauren. That's wonderful. You know what? That is so nice. Thank you. So, all right. So I will look and I'll keep an eye out. And if we ever come across anything, I do this for a lot of customers. I keep kind of a mental Rolodex, if you will, of what you need. And so I'll reach out and so you can get first dibs on if we ever do come across something that's going to be that perfect piece to really complete your collection. All right. Now we're getting into ruby, and this emerald may be gone. And then did want to show you the golden yellow. This is the bright yellow zircon. Isn't that one of the coolest mountings? I love this mounting. We need to do it more. But the truth is, it's really complex to do because you need the perfect, different, varying sizes of diamonds. That's called the firework, and it is well described, isn't it? So we've got that, the firework mounting with that bright diamond-like yellow zircon. That'll be here. But I want to get to some power color here. I'm loving the red tonight. I'm representing the red tonight. And this is just one of the most beautiful, clean, bright rubies with yellow and white diamonds. We always have that debate. What's better, yellow gold or white gold with a ruby? What's better, yellow diamonds or white diamonds? Let's just give it all to you here. Item number is 112-5125. And this is a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous ruby in a roval cut. Half carat in the size. And so you're getting a really good size stone. It's, well, this is the thing. It doesn't, we were just talking about chromium rich. So is ruby. It's not just one color that chromium produces. It can produce the greens of emerald. It can produce the gorgeous reds in ruby. You're seeing that here. Absolutely stunning as far as the beauty and the clarity and all of that stunning. Of course, we know ruby, very durable stone. Wear it every day, wear it every day, wear it incessantly, and just live in it, because the rubies can handle whatever you put them through in your daily life. But also to have diamonds all decked out. This may look familiar. It looks a lot like that rose and white gold mounting we saw earlier in the show, but it all had diamonds in it. This is going to be yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. So each gold color, two-tone, is going to have the matching corresponding diamond with it as well. Take a look. So I'm going to come in even closer here. This is one of the brightest, cleanest rubies that we've seen, and there it is. Look at that. Doesn't matter if it's a half carat or a 1 carat or a 20-pointer. If it looks like that, it's rare and it's special. No doubt about it. We're going to blow it out. Stays as is in the two-tone gold. Let me try it on. This is going to be that same bigger width that we saw with the diamond band earlier. You can see how wide it is, but instead of leaving it somewhat blank, we added the ruby right up front in the center. And that just, tell me something. This is one of those rings that I like to look at and say, okay, if you know jewelry well or don't, what do you think that looks like? What do you think that looks like that would cost you? Let's say you're walking by the fabulous jewelry store, your favorite jewelry store, and you walk by the window. Maybe we're your favorite jewelry store. We just happen to be on TV. We don't have a storefront. We happen to be on TV, so it's a little easier, right? A little easier to get to a TV these days than a store. So here's the beauty of it. If you walked by and just saw that, maybe you're just passing through your living room. What do you think that looks like? $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 right here on this show? Can you imagine what it would be in retail? We're going to take it so much lower than even $3,000 or $29.99. You still get that perfect premium private collection material in that red of the ruby that we love, and that is stunning. And here's what we'll do right now. One caller gets it. Come on in early. This is a big Friday night. We're kicking off our weekend together. So excited you're with us. It's always great to have you here. And even if you think, oh, I'm just going to window shop, I've shopped the sale. Let me tell you, everything in this show, really everything. Everything's brought down. That's the whole point of the event. But everything in this show, I mean, I would say really, really affordable. We're giving you affordable values on everything so that it's guilt-free shopping. It's get that special Mother's Day gift for yourself or for a loved one. It's shop till you drop, get something special. Really just treat yourself on this moment, because I'll tell you, this is not, the world of jewelry is not going to get any easier to shop going forward. And I say that as someone who'd like to go forward as, you know, offering jewelry, but it's just a reality. And we all know. So this is where, again, you've got moments here where this sale event could not be at a better time, right? Because you're taking advantage of some serious opportunities, and this one's going to be $999. So that makes it also, when it's not supposed to be an affordable ring, with the amount of gold, the yellow and the white diamonds together, the fabulous ruby in the center, and yet here it is. fabulous and $9.99, but it's really $8.99 at checkout to get that piece. So why wait? Because if you are waiting, chances are you're going to miss out and someone else is going to grab it before you do. And that is never what we want to see. And we know that's been happening a lot. So this is your chance right now to pick it on up. All right, so $9.99, it's $8.99 at checkout. We've got more to show you. How about the, do we need to see some earrings? We've got aqua earrings. We've got diamond link earrings. I've already had the, you know what's interesting? These were actually, let me do the links here that are plain gold first. And we've actually got some beautiful earrings that match what we have already had in a bracelet and a necklace in recent days. So the question is, can I get in and get them out of these little baggies that they're in? That's the bigger question. So those of you know, I know there's been a paperclip link here that's been really, really fabulous. I have the match in the earring. Let's take a look at these from a distance because they're quite long for what we typically see. And they are the match to the earring and rather the bracelet and the necklace that we had in these paperclip links, except it's more elongated ovals all the way through. The necklace and the bracelet did elongated oval links with smaller links as well. This is where you're getting all oval links, no round links here. Post and butterfly backing. It's going to be item number 1124290. And this is going to be just one pair. So here's what they look like from a distance away so you can see. And then I'll go ahead and grab the ruler here. Just wanted to make sure you know there are two. We don't sell single earrings. They are Italian made, so that's nice. The Italians know what they're doing when it comes to everything, but really gold as well, don't they? 2.5 inches, so that's the longest earring we've got in the inventory, I believe. And it's going to be all solid gold in that link design. One pair, incredible value. I'll try to pop one on, but I don't think they're going to last very long at all because they're only $299. So let's see. Solid gold link earring, beautifully done, and $299 for the pair. Of course, there's $30 off. Let me just hold one up here very quickly so you can see what it looks like from a distance. That way you can get an idea without me having to actually put one on. But you can see there how those links, for being a no diamond, no gemstone earring, you can see how they really pick up a lot of shine there and a lot of mirror finishing. So we love those. So last call on them. We've got one pair only. And again, there was a matching bracelet and necklace. So let's go back to the hand shot here. I'll hold it one up for you again so you can see what that's all about. And I think we might have our first item gone, right? I hope so. Certainly a great value there, and they shine and they're brilliant because they're all mirror polished. So they really do show up and look great and fabulous and sexy. Yes, do you want them? Okay, so the ruby from just a moment ago is gone. Thank you so much. And the link earrings are here at the moment. They'll be $269 if you'd like to get them. Okay, so you got that $30 off, and we've only got one pair there. Let's get to this bright, gorgeous yellow zircon. That ring just sold. And then here is the bright yellow. Looks like a diamond, but better. It really does. It's item number 1123004. So a fabulous idea. And then we've got pink diamonds in a pendant you're going to love. But this is one I already previewed, so chances are everyone's going to be quick to the phone lines on this one because I already gave it a little heads up. So you all knew it was coming. Now, thank you on the ruby. We'll find out who got that. Let me know who got the links earrings. Operators, I'll need you to be very vocal tonight with me and let me know what's going on, what's going out, because I know we have a lot of late arrivals on a Friday night because let's face it, nobody's even really gotten off work yet here on the West Coast. So it's going to be a late arrival kind of day, but already I know we got some shoppers here ready to go getting those early bird specials. But here we are with a $240 in that fabulous yellow golden. It is looking like a yellow diamond, but truly better because diamonds are only singly refractive. I say only. They're brilliant and they're lovely, and I love diamonds, but diamonds can't do what zircons can, and that's the double refraction at work. And then you have a 1 carat diamond mounting, and I've had so many of you. I had a whole wheel of zircons the other day in this event. It wasn't enough. We had so many people saying, I missed out, I need more, show me more of them. Here it is in the round with this twirling wraparound. You see how the diamonds go medium and then medium and larger. Some have 3, some have 2. They alternate all the way around. It looks gorgeous on the hand, which you're going to see. It looks prettier on the hand because you get to really see the details of how that twists and turns like a firework that is frozen in time. Why wait for the 4th of July? Why wait when else do we have fireworks? Maybe Memorial Day weekend, maybe after the picnics and barbecues, you know, you got some, you know, maybe it's just a Friday night and you're at the ball game. Whatever it is, this is where you've got that amazing, amazing look in fireworks whenever you want it, only it's better because it's diamonds. And we're going to make this ring $999, which is unheard of. So again, be better and be wiser to melt it down. It'd certainly be a way to not lose as much money on it. We're saying let's lose money for the caller out there that says, I love that ring. I think I'll adopt it for $8.99. I think I'll add that. Maybe you don't have a zircon. Maybe you've always wanted a big yellow diamond, but you know a 240 yellow diamond here is going to cost you $15,000 to $20,000. So let's get you that round in a 240 in a zircon that's still natural and still beautiful, but it's $8.99 at checkout. So this is some of my best jewelry I've had in the event and should be going very, very quickly. So again, I'll do anything to entice you to be here on Club TVON night, and this is how we make it happen for you. So $999 turns into $8.99 on a full 1 carat in VS diamonds and that really stunning zircon. I'll tell you, if I was at home right now, if I was at home shopping this show, I would be so buying that because you're getting it for better than what I can shop it for, and I'm the host of the show. So it's a silly, silly, silly value night here, but that's the whole point of why you're loving this event, and who wouldn't love it? It's jewelry at practically free pricing. So let me know again. Did anyone get the link earrings? Oh, gotcha. Sylvia did. So again, operators, please let me know what you're getting so I know, so I can tell the world, okay? Because I know otherwise it creates a lot of disappointment. I've heard that from some viewers. They're going, I am really disappointed. I keep missing out on it. So again, I will let you know as soon as I know. Just a reminder, we still had a couple really affordable rings from earlier. If you missed them, like the Morganite, like the pink and the white gold in that diamond ring. That's the 33-point diamond ring for $6.99. Here's the emerald cut Morganite I had at the top of the show that was sold but then got traded for something else, it looks like. So that one's going to be only $8.88. So we've got some options, and then the yellow zircon. Let's keep moving. Again, I'm going to rely on you to call on the pieces that you have seen and love, and then we will let you know how they're going. But if I sit around and wait for each piece to sell, it's great. We can just watch it sell, but it's just also really doesn't allow us to show you nearly as much jewelry. The zircon is, I think, gone. Congratulations. Now this is a pendant. It's a bar style vertical drop pendant, like a stiletto. I'm going to hold it here so you can see the pink diamonds. Yes, they are natural pink diamonds. 115246, one of the first pink diamond pieces we did in a pendant, with the 17 points going right down the center with the rose gold and the white gold together. It's a hidden bail, so it's just going to be one side that gives you the bail. So you slip your favorite rose or white gold chain, or if you have the DBTY that has both, you can do that as well, because there's been a pink diamonds by the yard that's been very popular, and that has both colors. Let's show it on the hand here as well so you can see it just in full length here and see how it's going to drop, and we'll get you the measurement. And there's only one as per usual, so it makes me, again, it's my job to find a way to send out 400 or 500 items in a 3-hour span, which is very tough to do, but that's what I'm actually tasked with here. So we've got 1.5 inches in this one, and again, 111546 is the item number. So white gold and rose gold together, it'll stay as is. The rose gold is only going to be the setting for where the pink pave run right down the middle. It is a diamond weight of 17 points, just pinks, and then it's all glossy mirror finished white gold on the sides. I'm going to show it on the neckline with that, what was it, 1.5 inches on the drop there. That's what it looks like from a distance. I know it picks up some glare here until you see me move it a little bit, and then you can really appreciate that size and length of that piece. Really sleek. Obviously, it does two things here. It's picking up the gorgeous brilliance of the pink diamonds. It's giving you great shine in the white gold. We'll take it back up close. And once again, it is 17 points in the pink diamonds here. And we're going to blow it out for you right now. It's got to go, and it will. And that one's because it's only $599 plus an extra $60 off that. So it'll be $539 if you'd like to get it. And who got that beautiful firework? Hi, Pamela. Thank you so much. Pamela got our golden zircon. I have another one that's more of an orangey golden. It's got almost like a sunflower yellow color to it. This is our pendant for $599. We'll see who's got it. That's a really cool, sleek style. Natural pink diamonds for $539 at checkout. Not too shabby, right? We'll keep moving. We've got aqua earrings coming up. I do have a gold quartz. Yes, one pendant. Let me show that to you now. It's going to be 1122553. This is my only gold quartz pendant that's affordable. The rest that I have are very large, and they tend to be in the $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000 range. This one is not. This one's very affordable, but it is a round. It's got diamonds on either side, east and west. Obviously, it's north and south here because it's sitting on its side, but it's a 3 carat, so it's not a small gold quartz at all, and we're thrilled to bring it to you. 3 carat stone. Let me know who's got that pink and white diamond pendant, because that one should be going at that incredible value. Our emerald is here if anybody would like it. And then here we are with our one and only 3 carat gold quartz in the round. That has diamonds on either side. It's got the rabbit ear bail there, so it's split. Going to go with your favorite. Honestly, you could use a white or a yellow gold chain with this one because it'll bring out the yellow gold that is your 24 carat in that gemstone. But there's a great value here, 3/4 of an inch. Let me go ahead and verify that. And I think so, but let's take a look at it here on the hand, and then we'll also take it on over to the neckline so you can see it there. That's what it looks like from a distance. Here's your length. So yeah, it's going to be just under. You know, I wasn't thinking that looked like 3/4, but definitely 5/8. 5/8 of an inch is how I would actually measure that one top to bottom. We'll take it on over to the neckline as well, show you there what it's all about. And this one's going to go out in a hurry, no doubt about it, because this is not a stone that comes affordably all too often. So it's your chance to pick it up. It's a great chance to own it. Let's take a look. Of course, 3 carats is going to have a lot of that 24-karat gold in it, because the bigger the stone, the more gold it is going to contain. So that one's going to be, and let's try to maintain it here. There we go. And that one's going to be, you know what, let's blow it out. That one's going to be $888. First caller on that one, and it'll be $799 at checkout if you'd like to go ahead and capitalize on that value. Our most affordable of our gold quartz pendants is there, and it will be $799 if you'd like to own it. So it's a huge value, and that's going to be in the white gold, as it is, of course, stays that way. And then let me know if you'd like a, you know what, there's a Paraiba here that's awfully affordable. Had some really good buys on Paraibas lately where you're still getting copper content and still getting blue-green varieties, but they're really extra affordable. I've got another one in a ring coming up tonight. So actually it'll be here before you know it. I'm going to show you the aquamarine earrings that I have really quickly before we go, and that's our gold quartz. Let me know if you'd like that one. I'm keeping on moving. Up to you to let me know if there's anything you'd like to go ahead and grab for your collection. Here is that beautiful round. Looks like a blue diamond, does it not? And it's been a while since we've seen natural blue diamonds. We have not had some in many years, but boy, when we did, there were 10-pointers here. They were about $7,000 or $8,000 for a 10-point stone. They flew out because they are rare. This gives you that look. 1110046 is the item number. Another one that takes us way back, made a long time ago, and it is helpful. I mean, there's a lot of people who, again, we hear a lot. It's just, it puts it in perspective when you think about it, and you really have to sometimes take a step back and really think about what that means. A piece that was made, where were you 8 or 9 years ago? Were you watching TVON? Had you discovered TVON yet? Was it something that was, you know, I know some of us have been shopping together 25 years or more. I know that. But still, some of us are newer to the TVON experience. And think about what was happening 8 years ago. Can you remember what you were doing, or where you were shopping, or what was your interest then? Did you know about Sierra Santa Maria's as the best in the world, or did you see them only in auction houses selling for $60,000 or $70,000 a carat? But this was made back then. So when you think about all the changes that have happened in gold, diamonds, and just making jewelry in general, all the labor that goes into it, this is pretty impressive that we're taking you back to that old era of pricing, and then also giving you a discount on top of that. So here are your 5mm Sierra Santa Maria's, and I think that's really, it's important. That's important to think about. It's, I don't know, I mean, some of us who enjoy movies and cinema know that, you know, in the movies you might time travel back in time, but it's not something we can really do even in this grand year of 2025. So this is kind of like, again, the equivalent of being able to time travel back and at least get values and pricing from a different era of time, which was vastly different. I know what jewelry was priced at when I was here, when I started here. I started here way back when. It was nearly 9 years ago. And things, you know, obviously were priced up differently, and yet here we are now pricing them better and lower. So just when you think, oh yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be buying any fine jewelry while gold's doing what it's doing or diamonds are doing what they're doing, this is really ridiculous. We're going back in time and then discounting that. So this is your moment to take advantage. It's going to be 1 pair only. They've got that beautiful diamond in the front double row that's going to be closed up top where your actual piercing is, and then they drop with that split, and then that big aqua's right there in the center. So it's a really beautiful achievement in aqua. Of course, it's the best color in that Sierra Santa Maria out of Brazil. It's all mined out, by the way, so there's no hope of getting any more in that color. Trust me, the world has tried. But here we are with a really important value. Great little look here. Let me show you. It's kind of like a forward-facing double hoop, but everything looks like tension set with that stone. And then we've got this fabulous detail here. And I'll show you. It's 3/4 of an inch. I'll pop one on because that's the real good way to see them. It's tough to really understand how good they look until you really do see them on. That's when you can appreciate how well made they are, how everything is right up front, how everything just, well, you see it right here. Look at that, that idea. So again, you see how it's really about that split. You see how everything faces forward. You're still getting the beauty of that round right there, which looks like a blue diamond because it's soft in color, but it's brighter than most aquas. It's brilliant because it's a round, and it's not going to be that $39.99. it should. So this is an even better value than where they've been so long ago. We're going to make them only $999 to the very first caller. They stay in the white gold, which is probably how you would want them if you had your choice. And they're really $899 at checkout. You can see full piercing coverage there. Really easy little hinged lever back style to put them on. I mean, makes it really simple there. Let's go back to the wheel, take another look at the close-up, and get one caller a fabulous pair of aqua earrings, but only going to be $899 at checkout. If you'd like to get those, please do. They're fabulous, aren't they? So they would be, I think they're going to be gone in a hurry. No doubt about that. That is for sure. So this would be, yep, $899. Please let me know. Okay, coming up, we're going to keep on rocking. We got a lot to do on this Friday night. Welcome to our fabulous club, TVON. I have one of the prettiest Mandarins, yellow diamonds, white diamonds is just like over the top elite. Let's give another quick request here in an emerald necklace. I've got a pendant with chain that is coming up here. So let's take a look. Also for Agatha, thank you. She's looking at emeralds today, and I don't blame her. What a great time to look at emeralds that look like this. Well, that's a platinum setting, first of all, and it's going to be our 36 point in that Asher cut. So square emerald cut look there. You've got the 15 points in the diamonds as well. I'm showing it without the glare, so you can see that. And of course, it is a beauty, isn't it? Isn't that a great looking stone? It's just, again, those mighty, mighty emeralds. When you get those muso, this one is Colombian, by the way. It is that muso mine material. It's giving color and clarity. It looks amazing. And that'll be 36 points plus the 15. Item number 11266871 is your item number. And yeah, it's going to fly. I'm going to throw in the chain. It's a box link chain that's going to come with it. And you have two different measurements here. And this is the finishing. So it's really, you've got all the carat weights actually indicated there in the back. They're stamped and hallmarked. And then you've got that fabulous, almost solid cutout under gallery, if you will. And then you see how solid that platinum is. Let me show it from a distance so we can get a little look at the size here. And yeah, 16 or 18. So two different links here to utilize in that chain. That's what it looks like from there. And then what we're going to do is also show you the length of the actual pendant itself. By the way, you can take that off that chain. Let's say you wanted to put it with a DBTY. Let's say you wanted to use a little thicker chain. You can. We're just making sure you have a really nice appropriate chain for the size of the piece, and it's 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. So let's take a look at it on the neckline as well. Get you a look there. So this is really the fun perspective to see how much that emerald glows, how striking it is. Also has the spring ring closure on the chain. Again, you can easily take it off. It does not need to stay with that chain only. You can put another one with it. So don't feel like you're obligated to leave it just as it is, but that's a little perspective. Let's go back up close, give you a huge value. First caller is going to take it for less than $49.99 today. It's a really good platinum piece. There it is at that angle, so you can see that highly polished, stunning look there. And it's going to be even better. How about this one for only $1,900? You know what? Skip 19. Let's keep going. Friday night, let's save you some money. It's what we do. You could be watching me every single day for the last 9 years here. All we do is save you money on fine jewelry. This event is like no other. I'm going to take it even lower than 15 or 14 or 13. I got to move some jewelry. We have an hour and 20 minutes to do it. Let's make it $12.99. First caller, that's it. And thank you to Tammy. Thank you so much. She just started, well, she started watching in 2007. Wow, that's a long time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tammy, for all your kind words. She got 3 rings. 3 more rings. She said they're even more gorgeous in person. She got a blue zircon. She got a golden zircon. She got a princess cut invisibly set band. Oh my goodness, Greg loves his band. So thank you so much. Oh my gosh, and she's a USC girl. Oh, Tammy, we got to talk. We got to talk. Tammy, thank you for the email. My gosh, how wonderful. She's a USC grad like me, and she's a native Southern California girl like me. Oh, wonderful. Tammy, I don't know where you live now, but that's wonderful. We got a lot in common. Thank you so much. Well, to you and to Greg, happy weekend, and thank you so much, Tammy. I appreciate that. Wow, that's very nice. All right, so let's keep moving. $12.99, but that's $130 extra off that price. So it's up for grabs. First caller, hey, it's a Friday night. You know, it takes a minute to get everybody here, but that is the early bird specials are rocking. That one is gone. Let's take a look at this Mandarin. I could not wait a second longer to show this to you. Look at that. I feel like this is my happy ring. This is just, it's happiness in gems and diamonds. It really, truly is. Hey, Tammy, that is so wonderful. Okay. I love this one. This is 1125651. Ooh la la. It feels like the brightest neon citrus tones, doesn't it? And it's also 36 points. Oh, do I only have one diamond weight? Oh, good. You have, Tony. Tony, I don't have a 77-point white diamond weight on my information. I'm glad you do, because I was just about to say, are we going to give away free white diamonds? It looks like we are, because they're not on my description, and the bag is where it's priced. So that's a good thing. I have 36 points in yellow, but no mention of 77 points in white diamonds. Yes. It's already gone. Yeah, it's already gone. I'm sorry. Yeah, I wish we had more than one of everything. I really do. It would make my whole life a lot easier. It would. But you know what? We only have one of most everything, and that's already spoken for. So here we are, and I'm excited about this one. And it has not been a request, but you know that a couple people are seeing that now, got to be going, I love that ring. I just hope it's under $6,000, and it is. It is, it is. It sure is. Here we go. I'm ready for you. I am. I'm ready for one caller. Stays as is. You get everything. White gold, yellow gold, Mandarin. 36 points in the yellow, 77 in the white, well over a carat in total weight here. And then this ring is gonna go. It's our 78-point private collection. So again, it's under a carat, but it don't matter. It's a big stone. It looks even larger. Here's, if I can get it on my finger, and I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try, because I really know that's not a pinky ring. Look how beautiful that is. The yellow diamonds that go down the middle are gonna go all the way underneath that platform with that Mandarin, that double halo. And we're gonna make this really easy and affordable. Let's take it even lower than, sorry, it's going to take me a second to get that off my finger. It was a little bit snug for me. It's a 5. I wear a 5.5. But that's going to be, I know. I love this one. Everything about it's 5'5", right? 5'5". If only it was my height. 5'5". So this is where you've got one great piece. Don't worry, we can size it for you. It may be a 5 now. It's okay. We can size it for you, whatever you need. Please do not worry about that. That's one thing we're doing when we can. Obviously, there's some exceptions to that rule because we have some invisible set pieces that cannot be sized. But if it can be sized, we will size it, okay? So easy peasy, great chance to shop. This one should be $59.99. It's not. No way. Better value. Great price tag, super low price tag. Here we go, take a look at it. It's not gonna last, no way. That one's gonna be only $1,499. Ooh, the bangle from last night. Who wants to see it? Sharon, we've got yellow and rose. You got it. Me too, Sharon. I'm a yellow gold girl. You know that. I love my bangles, and I love yellow gold, and I love stacking them, so we'll show that to you next, Sharon. You got it. So 1110362 is next. If you would like to get this one, it's $14.99, but $150 off that price. So $13.49 on the Mandarin. Do not worry about the size it's in now. We are going to size it for you, so no problem there, and yet it is just one of the brightest and most beautiful. That's the essence of neon. Exactly what you want to see. Okay, so Sharon wanted to see, she said, please hold on to that bracelet for me. Friday night, I'm ready. Here we go. This is the bangle. We did have this last night. And I have got 2 still to choose from, and I'm so glad, Sharon. Now, first of all, I want to show you something, because that is actually the rose gold, and that's the yellow gold. And yet, for being yellow gold, it's not one of those that's going to show off a lot of the yellow gold. It looks pretty much just all about the diamonds. You would see the yellow gold from the back, from the sides, but that's the rose, that's the yellow. We only have one of each. They're average sizes, so it's meant to give, you know, if you wear an average size bracelet, like a 6.5 to 7.5, I usually like a 6.5 bracelet. You can see how it's fitting me and how it'll still go up the forearm a bit. So it's not meant to be tight, tight, tight. We don't really, that's not what we're looking for in bracelets. So we've got, again, Rosa, yes. Thank you so much. The Mandarin garnet is gone. That's the ring right there, so I'll move that aside. And thank you so much. And you know what? If you want this bangle, these are some of the largest individual diamonds we do. I think Sharon's already thinking about the yellow, so let me put that up close as well. It's got a hinge on the side, so it just opens right up like this. You're going to just slide that insert closure in, and then simple and easy, right? Slides in. Great look. Big diamonds, 364, all the way along just the top half, because, you know, we're not needing to put diamonds where you're not going to see them. So that's really an important look. And then it's got that hinge closure. Let's make this really affordable. And then if you got the rose on your mind, we've got that one as well. Let me show that to you also, so you can see right there. There's the rose gold up close. And here we are. It's going to be a good one. That's $39.99. $39.99, $400 extra off. Thank you on the Mandarin. We still have those aqua hoops, by the way, if anyone wants the aqua hoops. That is fabulous. And so we do have aqua hoops in the round. Love that. We still have that Morganite from the top of the show. And what else? Oh, yes, you've got the, thank you, the Mandarin is gone. So it looks like we've got a nice split here, but that's going to be $39.99. It's going to be $400 off, so it makes it $35.99. Let me know. We've got a couple, I think the gold quartz here, the pink diamond pendant here, aqua earrings. So some great pieces that also I'm trying to keep it affordable if you are thinking about doing some of that Mom's Day shopping, because this is really, I would say this weekend is probably your very best time here. Either tonight or Saturday or Sunday, it's your best time to shop for Mom's Day, is just to make sure we can, you know, still size and get things out to you. Obviously, if it's a pendant or an earring, you're good, but we do want to make sure that we have a chance to size it for you and get it out right to you before Sunday. All right, and that would be next Sunday. So here we go. Next up is the Paraiba. Sharon, let me know if you have any questions about that bangle. That is our last look at it. I know we saved it for an extra moment for you, but here we are with that beautiful bigger diamond weight. We don't do a bigger diamond bracelet than this one in a single row. So it means it's the super extra jumbo sizes of diamonds, first of all, and then you get them all the way around. And they're actually, it's set in such a creative way because they're set, yes, by prongs, but they're also set into the gold. So you don't really have anything sticking up, which really cheapens the look. It's really set down in. So they carve away, instead of putting it in a basket, it's a bangle. So it's all solid through the side. So instead they really carve away so that the diamond can really sit flush with the surface of the bangle. That really prevents any kind of sharp edges or surfaces, prevents that snagging that we don't want to have. I mean, after all, they are bangles, and they don't want to compete with your sleeves and your fabrics and anything else. I don't want them scratching a leather handbag. I don't want, you know, a lot of my accessories are very delicate. I know we're women, we like beautiful things and pretty things, but we don't want our other pretty things to destroy our other pretty things, if that makes sense. So here's another emerald piece for you. Who was that missed out, Tim? Janice. Okay, so Janice, we did find something similar. And so let me show you what we have here. And we're going to mark it down for your sake. Yes. Oh, did she? Oh, good. Well, that's wonderful. Thank you for letting me know. So Agatha got the first one because it was her request. And now Janice said, well, I'll take one if it's something I can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show this here on the hand for you. We'll do that. I want to show it a couple of different ways here, but that's a really pretty emerald. It's 1123-419. Let's take it on over to the hand as well so you can see how it's still a real classic, I would say. You can see there how that looks with that beautiful, bright, gleaming emerald. It's a Muso Mindstone again. This is going to be our 28 pointer here. And then I'm sure also, Agatha, we could also find you another ring if you're needing a ring in the Colombian. Let's say you have a Colombian preference as opposed to the Zambian. We can probably find you another one. But 28 points in the Muso Mine plus 52 points in the diamond. This has that very smooth, gosh, that's a pretty box link. Very smooth, almost looks like a snake link chain because it is so glossy. But when you do a smaller box link, it can really sit close together so you get that real kind of fluid kind of look. And it's going to be going, let me get a measurement for you as well, because I don't think I'm going to verify that for you here. And really a prize of a platinum piece here. That's what it's going to be measurement wise. It is indeed 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. You get the chain, which is going to be an 18-inch but adjustable, so you can make it, or actually 17.5 inch, I guess, but adjustable, shorter if you want to. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, so you can really see a more true to life color of that emerald from a distance, and then we'll take it back on up close for you. This one will be an amazing value. The thing is, we take into account, Janice, that you missed out on that last one, which means you loved that price point. I'm going to make the $29.99 emerald pendant you see there with the big diamonds initially around it and then smaller diamonds beyond that. I want to make this even more affordable for you, and let's just go ahead and honor the price we had on the last one and make it $1,299 only. Same price, then you get that extra $129.90 off, and that's going to be the way to get your emerald in platinum with that chain. Fabulous way to go. And then we've got a Paraiba coming up. It's a Paraiba that's affordable in a ring. So if that sounds good to you, there's no need to wait. You can come on in on the phone lines right away, right now, and try to give yourself first dibs on that one. Don't forget about those diamond bangles. They're here, and this one is $12.99. Boy, that's a great looking. Look at those flashes. Now, did you see also the big diamonds immediately around it are actually recessed? So they sit a little lower than that outside scallop border. We still threw in diamonds in the bail, and you get that box link chain with it, which you can take off or use. I mean, obviously, we just want it to be ready to wear out the box. So giving you the appropriate chain that matches, it makes sense. So that one's going to be very affordable, and I think that one's gone. Here comes our Paraiba, blues and greens together in one amazing stone. And how clean. is that private collection. Well, no wonder. That was set aside a long time ago, many decades ago in the private collection because, yes. Yeah, so once again on the neckline, we'll do that again for you. It's a 3/4 inch. We'll show it on the neckline one more time. I think she missed it. Let's take a look at that one more time. And of course, because that chain is adjustable, you can go ahead and wear it higher or lower. It would go 18 inches or 17.5. It's right about there on an average size neckline, but you could go up high if you want to, and that's the beauty of it, is because every day you might want it to be a different length. So I think having one great adjustable chain in your wardrobe is going to help not just for this pendant, but others as well, because of the fact that you probably have to custom tailor it to the neckline. Not everybody's going to wear their pendant at the same height every day. Sometimes it has to do with the neckline. So again, if it's a higher neckline, you want your pendant to show. So you wear it higher. If it's a lower neckline, you can wear it a little lower, whatever's comfortable for you. But that is going to be, I think, on its way. It's still here at the moment, but it's a really beautiful piece. And we'll go back to our wheel because I want to show you this Paraiba. And that's going to be a blue-green private collection. 1125847 is the item number here. And it is lovely, isn't it? It's real intense with the color. It's got a lot of that neon. And it's also, it looks like it's glossed from the inside, doesn't it? Like it's really just shining from the inside. That's clarity for you, which we don't always expect to see in the tourmaline family. As a rule, they're type 3 stones. They're usually very included. Not this one. And 83 points, 58 points in the diamonds, double halo. And it's one only in the white gold. Fabulous look. We can easily size it for you, whatever size you need, but it is not going to stick around and not going to last, I promise you. Here's how we make this happen. I got to try it on. It's going to be that really pretty and important style. It is just really outstanding. That's what we don't see a lot of Paraibas give, that crispness. It's very just, again, looks like it's polished, yes, on the outside like gems are. It looks like it's also internally polished. It looks like the inside facets have a gloss and a glow to them, doesn't it? And that's going to be, ooh, better than $39.99. We got a huge value here on one of our true, honest to goodness, copper and manganese bearing stones. That is that blue green. I would say it's about 60% green and 40% blue, I would say on that one. And I'll make it even better than even $29 or $19.99. Big old value. And it's happening right now for only, you know what, I was gonna do $19.99 or $18.88. I'm thinking we take it even lower for you and really send it out quickly. That's the idea. So how about this? Did the emerald pendant go? Was that Janice by any chance? Wonderful. I'm so glad. That makes me happy when we can make those requests work for everybody. And again, if you have one as well, don't hesitate to get the requests in. Tell us what you'd like to see. Tell us what could be a category. I mean, you don't have to have a specific item number. It doesn't need to be a specific piece. It could be just a stone or a style. Let's say you want a Zambian in a ring, or you want an emerald in a pendant, whatever it is. That's what we've been getting requests for. So get those into us. This one's even better than $18.88. You're not going to believe the price tag on a Paraiba. This is how we shop for gems on a Friday night. Let's make it even better. How about $1,499 instead? $14.99, and you'll get an extra $150 off that price as well. And that is how we make the value. And the Cellular Melted deals of a lifetime happening right now. So first caller on that one, it'll be $13.49 if you'd like to get it. Shall we get to our next big zircon, the golden zircon? The yellow one's already gone. That was the yellow in the round in that fireworks setting. And then I have the most beautiful opal. Now, to get the best opal in the world is one thing, like Australia's lightning rich with a lot of color. But then to go the extra step and say, let's add pink diamonds. Let's add white diamonds. Let's add a bridge mounting with a lot of gold. That's what we're doing tonight in one of our best opals. It just needed a markdown. It's not here because it's not gorgeous. It's here because it was really expensive. We're going to bring it down to a not so expensive price tag to make it really doable. So let me know on the Paraiba, $14.99. Rave reviews about our Paraibas. If you're lucky enough to get one, please do. They're very, very tough to find, let alone own, let alone afford. So I love that we're bringing really, I think, all of those different metrics in one great design and ring. Don't forget, a few pieces left from our first hour. Not many, but we've got a couple left. So you never know if the piece you're wanting the most is still waiting here in the wings for you. It very well maybe. I think those link earrings, no, they did go. All right, so the link earrings are gone. Don't forget about our Morganite, our pink and white diamond band we had that was so detailed. This one is here for the moment. And then let's get to that opal, because when it comes to elite, lightning ridge, black opals, and one of the more fascinating patterns I have ever seen, because check the box, all the rainbow colors are here and represented in this stone. No doubt about it. It is item number 4269. So glad you're with us tonight. This is an important one-of-a-kind piece that we've already seen it many times tonight, where we've seen a couple of people missing out because they're just a little bit late. And I'm talking about seconds. Mere seconds can make the difference, because we do honor whoever's first on the phone lines. Whoever says sold first, that's who gets the piece. It's just the simplest, easiest way we can make it. So when it's gone, it's gone. Nothing we can do about that. And let me tell you, with opals, you know they're one of a kind. I don't have anything else like this in the opal category. So 62 points. We take that with a grain of salt on opals, because they always look bigger than they weigh, usually by 3 or 4 times. So you have nothing to worry about there. It's a nice big size in a bridge mounting. That's a very important mounting we're seeing, but it also has the really important diamonds. That's an upgrade. You can't, that's why we separate the diamond weights, because pink diamonds are priced totally differently than white diamonds are. So we separate those 2 diamond weights to make sure you know what's what. Take a look at it though. You just see very, very, very few opals, especially Lightning Ridge black opals, that give you every color, including there is a turquoise color coming through. Yes, red is rare, but you're also getting red, fuchsia pink. Do you see the aqua blues that are coming through at the top portion? Greens, yellows, oranges, purples. It is all there. And yet this is only one light that is not favorable to the opal world. And so everything you see there gets better, gets bolder. Look at this from the sides. This is that pink diamond row going right down the middle and through. Then the top, the halo, double halos, as a matter of fact, pink and white diamonds in the halos there as well, 77 plus the 27. So you've got a grand total here in diamonds of a carat 04. Overall in diamonds, we've tried to lower the light a little bit to give you a more true to life look at the colors of that amazing stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And it just, again, has one of those bigger price points. Not tonight, it doesn't. That's the whole point of Sell It or Melt It. You're seeing values, pieces you've seen before, likely, that you've just never seen go this low. Take a look at it up close and wait till you see this in person. A $4,999 ring out of Lightning Ridge, Australia. All that beautiful, natural. You see the vivid purples there? They're like a fuchsia neon, almost like what we see out of our Afghan kunzites is in there. It's like your entire gem collection all in one stone. If you get a really good opal, it can give you every color of the rainbow. That's what they're supposed to do. The reality is most of them don't. Most of them give you no color. Most of them are like a milky white color, and that's it. They just give you like a bland kind of yellowy ivory tone, and that's it. And then as you get into better opals, you can get more of the typically blues and greens. That's what usually the Australian Lightning Ridge stones give us, is just blues and greens. Straight up, that's it, blues and greens. And we love them. They're beautiful stones, but it is an extra step up to get every single color of the rainbow like what you see here in this particular piece. It is not going to be $49.99. It is so much more affordable than that. And we have got one. And so please don't wait to dial in whatever you do. It's not going to last. We've had too many of that happening tonight, where we've had people missing out on the same item that they all see and love and want that big value. Let's make it even better than even $2,000. We'll make it $19.99. And you get $200 extra off that price as well. So $17.99. We're about to wrap up hour number 1 here with another request. So we've got another one of those coming your way. I did bring out some pink zircon earrings that are drops. I have the most luscious Congolese blue-green. And hi, Laura. We've got pink zircon. Speaking of, we've got pink zircon studs. I was just mentioning, Andy, I've got drops out here. I assume she wants more of a button style. You got it. We've got them, luckily, because I know we had a beautiful pendant solitaire yesterday, Laura. It was, I think there's still a rose gold left, but you know what? We have the white gold earrings here, and I'm glad you asked for them. They're lovely. Let's get to this request before our top of the hour gets here. This is, yep, I'll take one. The fact is, you get 2 identical matched stones in one of the rarest we bring. That ultimate high level pink, purple, red, golden, and you see every color of the rainbow like in the opal that we just saw, but flashing through the brilliance is every color of the rainbow. Stunning. They're stunning. It's item number 1113295. Laura, please dial in quickly if you love them, because they're obviously, there's going to be a few people that did not request pink zircon earrings tonight, but are looking at those, taking one look at them, saying, I've got to have what I'm seeing on that wheel. And it would not be a bad idea to call right now before you see the price tag. I think a lot of people, I don't know why everyone waits, because they think, I guess, if you just by calling, you're obligated to buy it. That is never the case. It just puts you there at the front of the line. It just puts you kind of at the ready to say sold before anybody else can. So it never hurts to be on the phone lines. It's just, I always say, when you see it and you like it, you call. You see it, you like it, you call. It should be kind of the reflex, really is what it should be. When you see something you love, just call. Just be there. Be there ready to go, because there's no way this is going to stick around. It's one pair of earrings that I would pay $49.99 easily for these earrings. I don't think there's any doubt. A lot of us would love to get those for a $5,000 price tag. To get 436 in Ceylon zircons that are still a newer find, remember they're mined out, but they only were discovered in 2020, so they haven't had all that much time to get really anywhere else in the world besides TVON. We love that about them. And then you get a big 55-point diamond halo, and it's an omega back. So there's a lot of us that love the omega backs, because I just like it because you don't need to worry about any extra backings. There's no separate backing you have to ever worry about. It's easy to put on. You can take them off and put them on with 2 fingers. I mean, it's just so simple. And this is what they look like from a distance. So you can see here what they look like against the hand. You're not going to see the omega back, and I'll show you. It'll disappear when it's actually on the ear. And then here's the length, or rather the overall diameter you're getting. It's really close to a ½ inch, but just a little bit less. I have got one pair. They're in the white gold. I'll try one on for you as well. They are not going to last. 4 pierced ears, yes. Omega back is not a clip. It's still got a post. So it's going to be 4 pierced ear. And then look at how gorgeous, I mean, the way they sit and face out to the world, that's what we want. There's that amazing quality. There's that beautiful pink color that we love to see, with all the different colors within as well. It is not going to be $49.99 for the pair. Does anybody love them so far? What if we take them under $2,000 and keep on going? Take a look at them up close. I just want you to see the size and scale there from a distance away. They're amazing. They're affordable. They're not $19.99. Let's move this while we are just, again, welcoming in the top of the hour here. Hour number 2 has begun on a Friday night. So glad you're just tuning in, or glad you've been with us, because what a first hour it has been. And let's go ahead and take it on down right now. First caller takes them under 15. Do you like them? What do you want to do? Less than 15? Less than 14? Less than 13? Let's go. How about $1,299 for one caller only, with 55 points in VS diamonds around them? Beautiful. But also $130 off that price. So it just gets better. And that's going to be one pair, one caller, white gold only omega backs, and they're amazing, aren't they? $12.99. The matching could not be better, because there are a lot of different varieties of the pink zircons. Some have way more red, some have way more purple, some are lighter, some are darker. That is a match, a perfect, identical set of twins right there. Just beautiful. Okay, so $12.99. Let's see who's got them, and then we are going to talk about top of the hour. You know what we have? I've been mentioning that Mother's Day is a week from Sunday, so this would be a prime time to go ahead and pick up some Mother's Day gifts, and still rest assured they're going to be here for you. We have a diamond band. I do have a Congolese stone. I have to show you this. Let me just flash this and get you ready. If you want a blue-green stunner of a gem, that's the one you need. It's an Asher meets cushion. It's got Asher-like faceting inside, cushion-like shape to the outside, stacks of princess cut diamonds. That is a beauty. So if you want to see and know a little bit more about that one, let me know. There's also a purple sapphire that is certified. It was just last night. I brought out an AGL certified pink sapphire, and it was gone very quickly. We have an unheated purple tonight that makes it even more. Wait a minute, are those still here? Pink zircon earrings are still here? We gotta chat. And we do have a purple sapphire coming up that's unheated that comes with one of these. That's the AGL cert. We don't want to leave these here. And again, I know that we all know probably by now the fate of this entire event, which is simple: sell it or melt it. If it doesn't sell, it gets melted down. So it's your last look at every piece. We want to give every piece in the inventory one final look, and we have 2 hours left tonight. This is a show or an event that's wrapping up probably in the not too distant future, because we are nearly, we've just about shown you everything. Once we show you everything in the inventory that last time, it's time for the new. So again, trying to do everything we can to make jewelry affordable, like what is our mantra, what is our belief system, what is our philosophy here. But I'm also taking requests. So if there are any, and you've got any, we need to hear from you now, so we can help you out. Go find what you need, bring it out from the vault, and show it to you, and more importantly, discount it as well. So take a look at those zircon earrings. We're not going to leave those here. Can't leave them here. They're too good. I know that we could simply make 2 rings going forward, but I know how really infrequently we see pink zircon earrings. I do have the drops. They're going to be the same price. They've got lesser diamond weight, but actually bigger stones. So I guess we could just probably give you a look at those really quickly, see if anybody's looking for more of a drop style with a little bit more deeply intense stone as well. So we can give you a Couple little looks here at some other zircon earrings that just, they're kind of linked together and they don't want to come apart. So that's the only problem with that. So we'll see if we can, there we go, got them apart for you. Got a great look at them. Round as well, little bit different color, but not much. I mean, just a beautiful drop earring. I can do them for the same price. Here you're getting 1114348. That's a round stone with a 6 carat 04 total weight. So you're actually getting 3 carats in each. So bigger gems, lesser diamonds. Maybe that's what you're looking for. In a drop with a lever back style. Here's one, here's the other. Let me just, I know they're not going to sit up on their own, but let me make sure you see the stones and how they match. And that's going to be, you know what, $12.99. I promise you the same price. Let's do the same price. And just a really beautiful, it's maybe a little more pinky red on the drops, but they have a great basket work. I'll show you from a distance what those look like. And then we're going to be on our way. But look at that. We got a top of the hour coming up a little late because I just had to get these requests in. But that's going to be a 604 total weight in the stones. And that's going to have an 8-point diamond weight. So we'll take a look at them on the ruler here so you can see how they look from a distance. They're going to be 1 inch in the drop. So just a little bit of movement. And yeah, which one? Omegas are gone. The studs are gone. The drops are here. And those are the same price, $12.99 for the drop. So I'll move those omegas aside. And here's the way you get the drop style as well. Show you the one and then the other. And we'll give those a last look. And they're also going to be $12.99 before your discount. So there they are. Congratulations if you do manage to get those tonight. They're beautiful, bright colors. Love those rare pink zircons. I've had a lot of requests for pink zircons of late. So thank you very much for those. And $12.99. The studs are gone. The drops are here. But the drops just got up on the air. So then we've got, I think our purple sapphire needs to come out to play because that's a really beautiful certified stone. And we do have a couple of pieces that'll have more than one of. But when I do, there are 2, and that's because we've got different gold colors. You ready to see them? The big diamond earrings are here. Let's show them to you next. Also omegas. We're going to stick with omegas here, but in a large pave, left and right design. Solid diamond hoop that gives you over 2 carats in diamonds. There is not going to be another look at them going forward. Here's our last look at these earrings. I've got 1 pair in the white. Let me make sure we zoom back so we can see the other pair in the yellow gold. And it's going to be just 1 of each. So what a beautiful way to go. And wait till you see these on. They're so pretty. They're obviously a wider design in still a hoop in that it's an all-around hoop with the omega backing. So it's not a clicking closure. You've got that really cool, simple hinge in the back. But this is something else, isn't it? 112-2654 is the ad number. And we still have the pink zircon drops. They are here. So if you'd like to go ahead and get the drops, you may. And then what we're going to do is really let these on out of here. 208. There's a left and a right. You see that? So depending on if you want that kind of semicircular design, see how they have a curve to them. When you see them upright, it's a lot easier to see, I believe. And so this one might be on the side where you want it kind of flaring, I think, out from the face. And that's going to be a look there. I'm going to show you how we can, let me just show you what they look like on. I'm going to borrow the yellow gold here so you can see that. And then we'll show you here on the hand as well quickly so you can really get an idea of their size and their width, all their dimensions. Obviously, you see the diamond weight is tremendous at 208. 1 pair in white, 1 pair in yellow. They are 3/4 of an inch or slightly more, actually. It's just a bit more. There's your omega back, so it'll be really easy. Flip that hinge down, then put that post through, and then you're on just out the door on their way. It's just such a lovely style, and yet there's going to be piercing coverage because the post sits a little lower than the earring itself does. So I think that we can appreciate that, especially for those of us that have had, you know, piercings that have just seen better days. Now, that's one way to wear them. You don't have to wear them that way. If you would rather, you can wear them the other way where it's more like that rounded side in towards the face, but I kind of love that look there, the way you see that look, how they're just, again, subtly flaring away, so they're almost curving to just really frame your face. So 1 pair in white, 1 pair in yellow gold. Again, that is the yellow gold, so I would fear not if you're a diamond lover who just wants to see the white diamonds at their best ability. The yellow gold still does that. So don't be thinking I'm going to, you know, choose the white gold because I don't want the diamonds to look yellow. In the yellow gold, they certainly don't. Let's take a look at them close up. Get you a better value than where they are supposed to be because obviously $49.99 makes sense with today's diamond and gold world. We're going to make them a lot better right now. Look at that. It's just so wild to see. I think there's always a nice presence you get when you see an earring that has a lot of width to it as opposed to just length. We think about earrings just in terms of length so often. I love when it gives you a little more width because it gives you more wow. It really does. And it can give you, without losing comfort or wearability, it's still going to give you a nice wow factor when you have a little more width to your earring. Let's blow them out. That's what we're here to do, right? One pair of each. And I know you have a preference. Yellow gold or white gold. You're simply going to choose your favorite. Let me know quickly, though, which one you'd like. I know we're verifying already, it looks like, on one or the other, but I'm not sure which one. This is not a time to wait when they're not $49.99 any longer. This is such a great moment. Thank you for being with us tonight, everybody. It's such an honor to spend our weekend, kick off together this party that we call Club TVON, where we do very special things. You know, Friday's had a long history here at TVON. A lot of times Friday wasn't even on TV, and it's really kind of exciting to kind of gather and really just, I think everybody gets to kind of exhale a little bit once Friday rolls around. You know, it's that little exhale moment. The weekend is here, made it through another week, lots to look forward to, and this is certainly the weekend to be shopping with values like they are. Take a look. Which one do you want? White or yellow? That's it. It's all you got to know. White gold or yellow gold. Just choose your favorite, and they will not be even $2,500. That is your 50% off discount. That is pretty special. We're going to make them so much more affordable. Let me know white or yellow gold, whichever one you like. I could see that being your go-to everyday who. You know, yesterday I was showing last night the 410s. You were asking for them over and over and over again, and everybody was trying to decide. That's a very cool earring, but it's not going to be every day for everybody. And this could be, if you want to do your diamonds and have your diamonds make an impact, but have them in a shorter length, if that's what you're more comfortable in, well, there you go. That's where you get it, 3/4 of an inch in length, but the width still gives you that 2 carats plus in the diamonds, which is so important. That's not what most earrings are going to give. It's hard to get 2 carats in a diamond earring, especially making them affordable like we're going to do. They're not $25. Let's make them $1,999 plus your extra $200 off. That's because you got 10%. So you've got the $199.90 save. You've got that big discount, and yep, it's going to be $19.99 minus that $200. So $17.99 purple sapphire on its way. Do let us know if you have any requests whatsoever. Whatever it is you want to see. I've got rubies. I've got affordable pendants. I've got Tanzanite drop earrings, but only 2 pairs. So it's going to be a wild night of discounting, and we want to make sure you get your favorite piece, whatever it can be or is. What stone do you want to add to your collection? What do you want to invest in for the future? What do you want to have as the heirloom collection piece that you're looking for? These are the questions we have for everybody watching this event, because we don't have much longer to go until the event is over, because all of the inventory will have been shown. So there's our earring. Please grab them if you like them, yellow gold or white gold. And then we're moving on to the purple sapphire that is certified. Here she is. Oh my, that is a really rare sapphire. Sometimes we will see pot barrages, sometimes more often than we see a true purple, because a lot of purples are called purples. They're really just blues masquerading. This is a true, deep, intense purple color in a sapphire. And that means rare because it's vanadium that made it that color. We have a full AGL cert on it as well. So you're going to get this fabulous cert to make, you know, nice to have documentation together with all your jewelry if possible. 1119374. Another 111 item number that's been here for years. Chances are, if you're a newer viewer with us, you've never even seen these items that we're showing you here tonight. And what a treat that is to feel like, well, I'm getting brand new jewelry. I'm getting jewelry that hasn't been worn. It's not estate pieces. It's not, you know, been worn or have condition issues, but it's still discounted like it's from a different era. Let's show you the AGL cert that comes with the stone. Obviously, we've set it in a ring. Here's the cert that goes with it. I know it's in a laminated cover here, so I'm going to show you like section by section. AGL gemstone report. It was done in 2019. This is your photograph of your stone. Again, this one, I really don't want to take it out of the sleeve because it really is, they're kind of like sealed. But it's 112 in the stone carat weight. It's also a 5.3 by 7.3. It's a vivid purple, and look at that last comment. No indication of thermal treatment. It means unheated. So you've got a very important piece there. These are the labs in Colombo. Nobody knows sapphires like the Sri Lankans do. We had a pink sapphire from this lab just here last night, gone very quickly. Now we're going to an even more rare variety of sapphire with your unheated purple. Anybody thinking about it so far? No, not a one. Well, let's make it easier. How about, because it's probably because you know purple sapphires, they're expensive. I've never been able to bring one, and I've been selling gems and loose gems and jewelry for a lot of years. A lot of years. I got to tell you, purple sapphire of this size, over a carat, that does not have treating. I just got to say, for the record, most of the stones, especially in sapphires, when you start to get more saturated, vivid tones, like this one is described as a vivid purple, when you start to get in those vivids, that usually is what indicates it had heating. To be able to have that color saturation with no heating, no treating, no nothing at all, that is rare. That is specialty. You're getting the documentation with it for free. You're getting this incredible mounting, which is the double halo and the gold, of course, the yellow gold here, and that double halo in diamonds all the way around your stone, your cushion cut. That's beautiful. And it's going to be really affordable. And I just need to move jewelry. That's the thing. You got to pay for the airtime and keep the lights on while you also lose money. So how can you do that? Well, you need to move through a lot of it. You got to make it up in volume. And if I'm going to make it up in volume and sell 400 or 500 pieces in 3 hours time, and I now have an hour and 45, it means the pieces have to come even lower. So therefore we move faster, and then we show you more. So this is where, again, I could leave it at $39.99 and beg and plead and tell you what a value it is, and you already know that. Or I can take it even lower and we can move it faster. So instead of $39, $29, $19, we're just going to take it to that price where if I give you the price of a gold band and yet you get it with a sapphire and diamonds and a certificate to go with it, and you spend what you would on the gold band, it's a done deal. It's not 19, it's not even 15. That stone is worth more. It's $1,499 to the first caller who says yes. That is it. $1,499 plus an extra $150 off. The cert comes with it. The diamond weight is over a half carat. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh my gosh, that is wild. Yes, Jason, go ahead. I did. I flashed it to see if anybody out there said, whatever that is, I got to have it. Is that your caller perhaps? Let's show it now. We'll show it now. The purple sapphire should not be here long. So let's get one last look at that purple sapphire right there with blues and a few reds and hot pinks coming through. Who's that, Jason? I'm curious. I like Sandra's style. She says, I like what you showed me, and I'm not gonna wait and potentially miss out. I just wanna see it now. And if I give you the value of a lifetime, Sandra, it is gonna be a happy, happy Friday night. Take a look at this. Item number is 1126247. This is our newer find out of the Congo. It is a blue-green mix in a bright, clean tourmaline that could not be better. 752 square cushion cut, almost feels like Asher faceting within it. And by the way, Laura, I have your Zambian earrings coming up next, by the way. So we do have Zambian earrings on the way, but this is 66 points in diamonds, only 6 stones among them. It's 11 pointers individually on those princess cuts, stacked on the sides, tapered prongs, designer look, such an important piece here. And yeah, the discounted price is now. It's heavily discounted. Remember, I have a philosophy here, and again, as someone who stands up here almost every single day and talks about jewelry with you, pieces only stick around at TVON. It's not that it's not pretty or not lovely or not high value or not rare or not special. It's usually just a matter of, can we get you a price tag that you love? Because when this one's sitting here at $8,999, that's the issue. The stone's worth it. That's a great value. Nobody's going to dispute that. But this is why this event, it's actually best to actually request pieces like this. The museum high level, the really, really rare, the ones you know you're never going to see the likes of again. This is the event to get in on those items, because now that $9,000 price tag, which is probably the only reason it's here, is coming down to an incredibly low price. That's what's important, and that's why pieces are going so rapidly. So here we are with a better than $8,999 price. That's a lot of savings right there, and I love those blues. You see the blues there? Sandra, you see the blues coming through the sides? Let me try it on the hand so you see what it looks like from a distance. Then we can move it even more. Wow. Wow. That's just a beautiful gem. Forget about all the accolades of what it is and what it stands for and how new and fresh, and the fact that it could have copper content after all, and if it does, it's worth hundreds of times more. But instead of $8,000, 7 or 6 or 5 or 4. We're bringing it down to 39. You know what? Skip 39. Let's go even lower. I got to move faster. We've got to move jewelry tonight. So here's how we do it. It's not even $39.99. I will make this your deal. And whether it's our caller on the line or somebody else who comes in and gets it first, that is the case. It's the first caller gets it. And it's only $2,999. There's an extra $300 off that price as well. $26.99 will make it yours. And that is a cushion cut square in some of the brightest, and talk about neon. That's usually how we know a stone has copper, is when it has that neon element to it. Oh, that stone's delivering that neon element. There's no question about that. It is about as neon and bright and clean as a stone can be. It's got the neon. We're just waiting to see who's got it, $26.99. Can't stay here. If it does, 8 o'clock tonight, melt. Melt City. Okay, so Laura. We have Laura's request coming up for Zambian earrings if you want to just hop on the lines quickly. We've got Zambian garnet earrings coming up. A beautiful designer style, a white gold look here, some diamonds mixed in as well. That one's here. Oh, goodness, this hurts me. It just hurts my heart to see pieces like this stay here, knowing that that stone is going to go in a vault, be locked up forever, start coming back out in jewelry. I mean, if it's here in that money, it stays. What you going to do? Can't go back in another ring. Look at that ring. Look at that stone with 11-point individual princess cuts around it. $26.99. Okay, let's get to our Zambian earrings. Here you go, Laura. This almost looks like the purple sapphire, doesn't it? That's a really good garnet. If a garnet can pass for a purple sapphire, you got a good garnet. Here they are. They're earrings in an oval shape, diamonds and gold mixed up together on the top there. Look how pretty they are. 112-6741. Hey, we got some jewelry here hanging out. Let me know if I can help you with any of it if you want to claim it as your own. These are one of a kinds. What you see is what you get. I don't have another piece that looks like what you're seeing on the air. This is it. And we have got 112-6741. Look at that earring. Yes. Purple sapphire gone. Thank you so much with the cert. Now we have the Zambian earrings. And don't forget, it's not going to be long before that Congolese blue-green is gone as well. We're just going to keep on moving. I know you guys know the values when you see them. And speaking of, this is going to be a lot better than $9.99 for this value. White gold only, that's how they stay. You've got this little, almost like an interlocking bypass pear shape design at the top. There you can see they are about 5/8 of an inch top to bottom there. I'll pop one on the ear. It does have a post and butterfly backing as well. And this is our color shifting garnet. So every time, and you don't need to go to a totally different light, you can just go from like indoors to outdoors, office to parking lot, outside to inside, one room to the other in your own home. Every time there's a different light, they show you different qualities of blue, red, and purple. Yes? Which one? Congo. Who got it? Whenever you know, you can let me know. I just want to say thank you. All right, so that's the Zambian earring on. I know they're tougher to see because I'm in this really low light, but we'll go back to the wheel, show you that color you're getting, and we'll make them better than $9.99 as promised. Congrats. Who was it? Pamela. Thank you. You got to remember, I'm up here yelling, so I can't always hear your soft voice over my loud booming voice because I have to talk like that. I can't talk like this because if I do, nobody will hear me. Plus, my ENT will not allow me to talk like that, so I'm sorry, Dr. Line. Okay, here we go. That's going to be $318 in the Zambians. You know, I can't whisper and I got vocal cord issues. So, yes, whispering is a big no-no. Don't whisper. Don't ever. Nobody, even with healthy vocal cords, don't whisper. Here we go. This is the $318. It's actually very, very bad for your vocal cords. It's very counterintuitive. You think it's good, but it's not. Here's our $318 Zambians in white gold only. Let's go ahead and blow it out. $599 for the pair. Our Congo is gone. Our purple sapphire is gone. Thank you to everybody shopping. Here's what we're going to do. We've got the halfway point of the show coming up. So it is crunch time here. We have got to know, yes, Zambian earrings are verifying as well. So we'll see who's got those. Thank you, Laura, for that request. How about our big golden zircon? Yes. Lynn in California. She got the purple sapphire? Oh, wait, well, what? What? I need to know more. Lynn, you know I'm a car lover. Lynn in California. Where in California is she? She's northern, southern, central? Oh, that's southern. That's southern. That's like even more southern than we are. Okay, so Lynn. Lynn says she got the purple sapphire because she loves purple and it matches her car. I love that. Matches her BMW. Now, Lynn, I need to know, is that a custom paint job? Is it factory or is it a wrap? I need to know. I need to know more because that color purple is very unusual for a car. I love cars. I love that. That's wonderful. That is cool. I love that. Well, I can just see her now. Wonder if it's a convertible. Either way, she's got the window rolled down, the sapphires on her hand, the hands out the window in beautiful, like, Southern California. Ooh, I like the whole vision. I like it. I like it. Well, when I'm down in San Diego, is that next month? When am I in San Diego? I'm going to be in San Diego in late July, Lynn. You know I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for a bright, rich, purple color BMW. I'm going to look for you, Lynn. I'll be down there for like 3 or 4 days. So I'll look for you. I'll look for you. All right, so here we go. $5.99 on those earrings. Okay, so I think it's time for another zircon. We had our beautiful, bright, round yellow go out earlier, and I told you there was a more golden, sunflower, rich color. I have got it coming up now, and it's going to be at number 11277750. Here, ooh, another one that just feels like supernatural. Like is that real? Like look how shiny it is from the inside out. It's a 747. Well, it must be big. It's our jumbo jet of yellow zircons, and it's 9 points in those diamonds. Now the diamonds are actually, think of it like a block or a cube that is squared off up the sides of the band, leading into what are great side squared off details, but they have diamonds all the way around. So you get to see diamonds from all different perspectives, which looks great. And then you have, I'm gonna put on the hand here because you gotta see the side profile. Well, let me show you up close here. See that? The diamonds go along the sides and the sides and the sides. So it's really cool. I'm gonna show it to you on the hand here. Yowza, this is a very, very attractive ring. And it looks very expensive. And let me tell you, it's not. It looks expensive without being expensive, and that's because it should be expensive like everything we do, but it's not. Because if I asked $300,000, that'd be much more logical. I know, though, if I did, it's going to sit right here because we all expect better value. So let's take this golden zircon and make it so much better. And how about that for some yellow, green, blues, reds? That's double refraction in a fancy cut showing off. It's like you get these rainbow essences coming all the way through from inside that stone. I know it's leaning a bit, so that's because our wheel is. I'm going to blow this out right now. That's a $59.99 ring. Well, it's time to move it. We've already done that $59.99. If that was your price that you loved, it'd already be gone. It wouldn't be in our Seller Melted show. Now it is. That means the price goes lower. We're going to make it only $1,499. Oh, I have the Tanzanite trio coming up. Remember the trio of threes? I got 3 rings, 3 carats plus, and a heck of a value. So we're going to see those coming up. Should we do them bottom of the hour? That's in like 4 minutes. 3 actually now. We could do that. Incredible ruby ring is here. This one's only $13.49 and verifying right now. I have a designer pendant with the coolest Rubilite stone. And I have another Paraiba. We already had a blue-green Paraiba. I've got another one coming up that's going to go very quickly. Yes, that one's gone. Congratulations on the zircon. Here comes the Paraiba. Ooh la la. Paraiba blue-green, very ornate, artistic, designer mounting. It's got prong set, and it's got pave set, and it's got bezel set diamonds all the way around our blue-green Paraiba. Very nice. Item number is 112-7379. There's not much I love more in this world than Paraibas. It's an incredible stone. Zircon is gone. Congratulations. And then we've still got those diamond hoops, by the way. And now we're embarking on a Paraiba journey with 112-7379. Our 114, green, blue. Then the diamond weight is 75 points as well. And we have a new register over here. Wonderful. Welcome in. Welcome in, new registers, far and wide. Let's make this one $69.99. Nope, I'm going to get that out of there. We got to make that a lot better than $69.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand. This is not a mounting we see often. It turns out we designed it relatively recently, and we immediately said, oh, no more of that. Not because it's not lovely, it's lovely. But what it is a lot of workmanship, a lot of labor, and a lot of gold. So in today's gold era, you don't want to be making more and more gold. It becomes complicated, and how do you get the value we do? Well, look at the size of that ring, how it stretches almost knuckle to knuckle there. It's not 69. I have had some incredibly affordable Paraibas in this event, and here's another. And this one will not last. Promise you that. It's not going to be 69. 59 or 49, 39, or even 29.99. Honest to goodness, copper bearing, manganese bearing, Paraiba stone. Does not get prettier in the white gold only. We're going to make this one so easy. How about $19.99? Plus $200 off makes it $17.99. Wow. For a beautiful, I mean, really, truly one of the more intricate mountings we've ever designed and ever made. And yet, look at the amazing color. Of course, there's a little bit of mill grain. I like the extensions of the outside where you see all the diamonds on the the outside points there. I like that they did some mirror finish in between. They're like little spikes of mirror finish gold in between the ring. Just a beauty, isn't it? That'll be $17.99. Quick wheel coming up. And then I guess, are we ready for our tanzanites? Only the most spectacular deal on tanzanites. I have 3 of them. They're all over 3 carats, which is the size that is so in demand. And we've also got a very affordable wheel, and I do want to remind you, we do have the Morganite from earlier. There's a beautiful emerald cut Morganite that is here. We'll recap what's here for you so that we can make sure everything goes. And this one needs to go as well. $17.99 at checkout for that stunning Paraiba. And we just got really busy on the phone line, so no doubt it's a lot of questions about that very ring. And I think we're going to get to our Tanzanite trio. Let's do it now. I cannot wait any longer. I've been staring at these for 90 minutes straight. And now it's time to reveal and unveil. And Tim, who's your new viewer over there? Patty? From where? This one's gone. Hi, Patty in Missouri. Thank you so much. Oh, the Paraiba is already gone. Yeah. Hey, Joanne, if anything falls through, let Jason know, okay? Jason wants it too. Oh, that's how we're going to start. And by the way, Tim, did she pick something up or did she just get registered tonight? Good. Requests are welcome as well. Wonderful. So let's take a look. That's how we're starting the trio. Yeah, I wouldn't rely on these being around too long. Here's one of the more artistic mountings ever. Wideband on one side, pave on the other, sweeping around it. Ooh la la, love that one. It's got a little smudgy wudgy. Hold on, I just picked up the wrong ring. Here's the smudge. I got to go ahead and polish that up a little bit more, and then get ready for the value. Woo-wee. There's a mega value. This is our 3 over 3. They're all over 3 carat stones. I'll walk you through the carat weights. We also have a pear shape, deluxe. Look at this. They're all museum reserves. The difference is cutting makes a difference in how that color, how it looks to the eye. What kind of, is it giving you bounce and brightness and neons and just that beautiful round, which really gives you a sparkle? Is it more intense like the pear shape? Or look at the oval. Classic. And we just have these 3 rings. They stay as they are in the white gold. Congrats again on the Paraiba. Well done there. Everything's flying. Make sure you dial in as quickly as you can, because when they go, they go. And this is a wheel that is going to go very, very quickly. You're going to let me know if you want the pear, the round, or the oval. They are all exquisite. They are all fantastic. They are all really well priced. And our largest one of the bunch is actually going to be the 358 oval on the right. I'm going to walk you through the carat weights and the diamond weights so we can get you a little familiar with them, so you're also ready to claim which one is your favorite, which one is for you. But you do need to let me know here. You have to let me know. Be early on the phone lines, and I know we can't even see all of this ring yet, so let me move them all, kind of scoot them up a bit here, because we've got that pear shape. Look at that. That's a pave diamond. It's a very large ring in the pear shape, especially you can see how large it is in comparison. They're all larger rings because they're all featuring 3 carat or larger stones, but they're all done very artistically, whether you want more of a clover design with pave, whether you're loving the way that you have that sweep of pave on the one side of the oval and then the asymmetry. Maybe you like the big overall size of the pear-shaped ring that's going to deliver those heart-shaped cutout details. It just is as simple as this. And you know what? Believe it or not, nobody's on the phone lines yet. A bit surprising when you think about what's up here in the demand and how few we've seen. Actually, there haven't been all that many of the blue wings in this event. There really have not been that many. So this is the time to dial in because there is truly one only. That's what you're getting. That piece that's on the air, that's the one you get. That's the one you receive. You get your choice of your ring size. Obviously, they're going to stay in the white gold as they are, but you're going to tell me which one is your favorite, and then I'm dropping the price. And they are going extra crazy, really ridiculously low. So I would need you on the lines quickly here, and then I'm going to walk you through carat weights. They're 322 up to 358. Actually, let me show you each one, and then we'll talk about the diamond weights as well so you get familiar there. But it's going to be the 322 is the pair. Okay, so 322, 46 points in diamonds. The round is actually the next size up. That's a 325. I have a feeling that one's going to go very quickly. Rounds are just... well, you see, they're gorgeous. 325 with 58 points in diamonds. The largest is over here in the oval. That'll be the 358 with a diamond weight of 33 points in the, look at this really cool textured side to the band. It's almost like a hammered look. It's got almost like an animal print vibe going on. Yes. We're loving the which one? The pear shape first. Here goes the pear shape, and that's going to be item number 1127395. Take a look at that one. Now you can see how very large that ring is. It's a really good size. I'll flip it around too so you can see it the other way, pointing this direction. There you go. That's the pear shape, and you let me know which one you like. The pear shape's already got dibs. Here's what I'm going to do on the price. All three, same price, $69.99 is where they're supposed to be. What we're going to do is take them significantly less than that. I know there are going to be fights on them. That's just how everything's going. If nothing's sticking around, do you really think a museum reserve blue wing block D that's over 3 carats is going to stay here when it's discounted to this level? I'll tell you, here's a hint. They will not. They cannot. They will not. They cannot. They're going to be out the door in a hurry, and they're not going to be even $69. $59, $49, this is your value. You came to the right place tonight. The practically free jewelry giveaway is in full effect. We are in final days of the Sell It or Melt It event, and trust me, you do not want to miss your favorites. And with all these pieces that have not yet been seen on the air, and now they're coming down to an even better price tag. I cannot say enough about our blue wing block Ds. Our tanzanites are the #1 most talked about, most beloved stone that we bring here. It's tanzanites, yellow diamonds. Nobody loves a stone more than the tanzanites we bring and the yellow diamonds we bring. And the tanzanites, well, there's a very good reason why. Nobody out there in the world can top our quality. Nobody. There is not a one. No matter if you're spending $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 or more, you're not going to get a better quality of tanzanite than what is here on this show. Yes, a television shopping network. A television shopping network that's founded on a gem collecting family that's been doing it for 6 generations, who are the most well-regarded, well-known, well-respected collectors of gems the world over. So again, and then you take, I've been doing this my whole adult life, so I know fine jewelry inside and out, and you put all these passions together for gems and jewelry and design and precious metal and gold and, oh, hello, value. We need to have value. I don't believe in buying anything unless it's a value, but I like nice things, and I think a lot of us do. So we solved the big riddle. How can you bring great fine jewelry at a really tiny price? We do it. And it's because of all those things I just mentioned and the history of having this connection to great gems, great quality, great values, and then, of course, doing it all yourself, manufacturing your own pieces that nobody else out there does. That is a recipe for value. And now we're going to make them better than even $49.39 or $29.99. Now we're talking. And we've got, again, round, oval, pear. You decide which one you like. None of them are sticking around. And guess what? They're not even going to be $2,000. The pear shape is already spoken for and gone. It is sold, done. And guess what? They know now that they just took it at $29.99. I just told you I'm not even asking for $2,000 or $19.99. We have 2 left, the round or the oval. Please decide which one is your favorite. If you can't decide, get them both. Why not collect the blue wing block Ds, the museum reserves, before they're gone? Because it's not going to be $19. This is prior to an extra 10% off. You've still got more money to save on my account, and then also with your 10% off. And it's not going to be $19.99 or $1,899. This is the value of the night in blue wing block Ds. It's also all I have in blue wing block Ds, and it's going to be $1,888. But you know what that means? That price tag is coming far lower than that. $1,888 comes down to just $1,699. $99.20. You're spending under $1,700 to get the round or the oval. Please let me know which one you like. $73.95, the pear shape is gone. We have 7396, which is the round, which we can put up the graphics if we can and show you what the round is all about. That's the 325 with the 58 points in diamonds. If you'd rather go with the larger stone, that is the oval. That's the 3 carat 58 with the 33 points in diamonds. But both are going to be $16.99 at checkout. So that's a big value there. $18.88 less your 10%. We got the round over here, and let me try it on for your caller, Jason. The round is gone. The round is also sold. We have the oval left, which is actually the largest carat weight. Here's the round on the hand for you, so you can see it there. Stays in the white gold. We'll size it for you, as we will also do for the oval, and that one is gone as well. Congratulations on that round. Let's take a look at the oval, which is 112.7710, and that is the 358 oval with the diamond weight at 33 points. And really interesting way you've got that wraparound design of the pave, kind of outlining the oval on one side. Then you have the 3 diamonds, bigger diamonds there on the other opposite side, and just framing it really beautifully, giving it a split shank on one side and a little wider band on the other, like so. So that one's going to be the 358 with the 33 points in diamonds, and that one's one only in white gold, and $16.99 is your at checkout price tag. That will be the price tag at checkout for you. $18.88 comes down to $16.99. Do let me know if you'd like to go ahead and grab that one. It stays in the white, but we'll have no problem sizing that to whatever you need. So $358 in that oval. Let me try this one on as well, because it is a very unique designer mounting, that is for sure. It is a very unique designer mounting. We know that. So you've got a really incredible piece here. And yep, it is going to be on its way, I think, shortly here. Let's see who's got it. And again, 2 ways to wear it. So you can kind of do what you wish there to make it your own, really give it that special look if you'd like to. How about it? Okay. That's the last chance. Last call. Are we really going to leave it here? It's a lot to melt. I'll tell you, out of all 3, it's the most gold. So it's a wise one to melt down, that's for sure, because it's got a lot of gold in that one. $16.99. Okay. Whew, coming up. Do you want to see a really cool designer brooch / pendant? Multiple ways to wear this piece. Really, really, really cool piece. Let me show you on the hand first. Size and scale are really important on this one. Look at the size of this. It's a pendant and it's a pin. It's a pendant, but you don't convert it. It's all one all the time. So you don't need to do anything fancy or sophisticated to convert it from one to the other. It's item number 11236881. And that is Rubilite. Now, fascinating. It looks like a floral cut. You're probably thinking, now, how did they take a stone and manage to cut it into a floral shape? By the way, we only have an hour and 20 minutes left in the show on a Friday night, and then we see you back here in the morning right away. So it's a really cool time to shop. You get Friday night into Saturday morning, lots and lots to do. But there's 218 in the Rubilite. We'll show you that up close. It's got yellow sapphires and diamonds, white diamonds and yellow sapphires mixed together to kind of dot the petals here. And there's 2 ways to wear it. I'm holding it by one of the bales, but there are bales on this side as well. So if you want it that way, you can wear it that way. See how it's more centered up with that petal here, or you can have kind of that, what looks like a bale here up top. You can wear it either way, but there's also a pin right through the back. So you can wear that on your lapel, hat, scarf, handbag, wherever you want to wear it. Jacket, I love when, you put on that, summertime, lightweight jacket, and you just need something for when it gets cool at night, or you're going into air conditioning, and you just want to give maybe that, it's fine jewelry, but you realize you don't need to be in a super dressed up ensemble. I love the idea that we all have a great denim jean jacket. Put it on the lapel or on the chest pocket of a denim jacket to really dress up the denim jacket so yours looks different from everybody else's. That's the idea. It's going to be a measurement of 1.5 inches, so let me show you that way. And then we are going to show it on the neckline as a pendant, and then we'll show it up close so you can see all the fine details here. But there's your 1.5 inches in total drop. Here's what it looks like on the neckline. So if you are wearing it as a statement style pendant, it looks like that. There is only one. Remember, it's all 18 karat in the white gold. We're going to show it to you up close as well, because I really want you to see these fine details here. There you can see bezel set yellow sapphires as well as the diamonds, but I did want to show you something cool. It's not a floral cut, it's an oval. It's an oval stone in true Rubilite clarity and beauty, but it has this cupped think of it like a little bowl, a floral shaped bowl that's going to be all that mirror finished gold that reflects the beauty of the Rubilite within. So it's a reflection of the stone, and it makes it look like it's a floral cut stone. It's amazing. And it's a really cool value when we're taking it down from $49.99 and just really sending it out in a hurry. And remember, 2 different bales, wear it top, bottom, however you want. Or you can do this fabulous brooch and wear it just wherever you want. I mean, it's a really fabulous style, and everyone needs a good brooch. And I think a floral, I take into account the fact that I have a brooch that I just wear with everything. I love this brooch. It just, when I feel like I need something extra, something's missing, I add this brooch and it works with everything. So I take into account stones like this, yellows and pinky reds, go with everything else. So you can easily wear it to just about any ensemble you have. And we're going to make it very affordable to the tune of $1,699 only. On that one, it's our one and only designer brooch here in the 18 karat gold, and it's got all 18 karat white gold. Here again is the back. So you see the brooch is going to go across the wide point of the floral, and then you've got 2 different bales with your, you see the stamps and the hallmarks there. That's one of the bales, and then the other one is where I'm holding it. So again, you can wear it 2 different ways, really with as a pendant through a chain, or you can just go ahead and put it on with the pin. So it really is a fabulous, versatile piece and a great way to go. All right, we're going to move on. We got lots more to do here. $16.99 if you'd like that additional 10% off, and why not? Please take advantage of it. We're offering it on everything we show you. Just to keep in mind, that'll come down to $15.29. Okay, one Tanzanite left. It's our oval. We've got a diamond heart-shaped necklace. I do have our Tanzanite earrings, though, and I only have one of each. I've got yellow gold and I've got white gold available. And what I mean by that is we have a pair in the white gold here, and then I have the stones ready to go in the yellow gold, so all we need to do is set them. So I'm going to come in close. This is a drop Tanzanite earring, so yellow gold, white gold, you decide, okay? One of each. I love that we have both colors here in the favorites, and it's going to be 1122312, and do dial in early here because we have been seeing a lot of requests for Tanzanite earrings, but not many actually come to fruition. So it's an important time to pick up your Tanzanite drop, especially when I only have one in the white, one in the yellow. So that's it. The Tanzanites are identical. The matched stones are here, so they're ready to go. Here's the white gold. I'm going to show you the drop. This is a really kind of classic 1-inch style, and I know they don't sit all that well here on their own, but we'll show you here on the ear in a couple of different ways. And then Patty, we've got your requests here as well, so that's going to be coming up, and that beautiful brooch is still here if you'd like to get that designer brooch. But already busy on the phone lines, that's because it's Tanzanite time, and that's what happens. We've got a really important look here, 2312. Carat 10 in the Tanzanite ovals. They'll have the double arch in diamonds going above, top them there, and then the diamonds through the front of the lever back. So operators, let me know if you want the white or the yellow. They're 1 inch. I'm going to pop one on the ear for you. White or yellow, under $1,000. They're not $999. Oh, bring in the value on Blue Wing Block Ds right here. And the most amazing earring. Check these out from a distance away so you can see how cool they look when they're on the ear, and you can just kind of scoot it on back so it's diamonds right up front, and then you've got that gorgeous drop. They're going to be only $799. So I'm taking $200 off extra. You're going to take another $80 off, and that'll make them $719 and change at checkout if you'd like to get the Tanzanite drops. That's the white gold. We'll also have the yellow gold for you. Let's go back to the wheel and take a look at them. Okay, so $790. Yeah, you want the white or yellow? Yellow gold gone, white gold here. Sounds good to me. Thank you so much. Yellow gold done, white gold here. That is that. It's a very short-lived Tanzanite presentation, and that is with some rock stars. Look at the reds coming through on those fabulous stones. That looks good, doesn't it? And it's almost, again, we're almost to our last hour here tonight. Oh, the yellow's already gone. Yep, Jason got the yellow. We only have the white gold remaining. Get the white if you can. And then Patty, we've got a coral set for you. I've got a coral ring and a coral pendant to show you out of the Mediterranean. Really good, rare, rich, awesome coral coming your way. Okay, Tanzanite earrings are available in the white gold. I did not see that coming, but at least for the moment. Probably not going to stay that way. Let's start with the coral pendant. I'm going to start, now they are different gold colors. So there is not going to be an exact match in the designs because we're going to start with our coral. Wow, that is a very large coral. Item number is 1120-107. This is Mediterranean coral in the bright red material with baguettes and rounds and bezel set and pave and channel set all together. Wow, a lot going on in this 15 by 16 millimeter roval stone. Yes, white gold. White gold earrings are gone. The Tanzanite earrings are sold out. Thank you so much on those. Now we go to our 15 by 16 millimeter roval. And that's because it's not quite round, but it's not quite a traditional oval either. And then it's going to be our 39 points in diamonds as well. It is a pendant. It is 1.5 inches. Let me show it to you from a distance away, and we'll see the link. Now, it is going to stay in the white gold as you see it here. But we can go ahead and if you need a chain, you probably have one at home, but if you need one, we can supply one. So talk to your operators about that, but it will work. Let's see, it's going to work with your DBTYs. It's got great finishing on the inside. Here's what it looks like. Yes. Oh my goodness, was that Brenda in Wisconsin? Hi, Brenda. Thank you so much. Did she get the Tanzanite earrings? Fabulous. Thank you, Brenda. Brenda in Wisconsin. And hello to your lovely husband as well. Oh, how nice of you guys to be with us tonight. Thank you. So there's our, I would say actually technically it's like 1 3/8 inches. Okay, just being, you know, really, really nitpicky there about the length. Here's what it looks like on. And notice I'm wearing a really true bright red. And yet it's almost a match. Coral is usually light pink or orangey. This is a true red orange. So much so that in a fire engine red color, it pretty much matches. So you've got a really good indicator of that is a very high-end coral there. Out of the Mediterranean, here's what it looks like again, close up, and what we're gonna do is blow it out for less than $3,999. That's probably the only reason it's here. It was $4,000 last time we saw it on the air. Now it's gonna be even less by a mile. It's not $2,000. It's only $1,699, plus I have a ring coming up in yellow gold. Yes, we do. Yes, go ahead. Yes, we can do that. Sure, Marty, you got it. We will do that next. Okay, so here we go at $16.99, of course, $170 off that price. Let's get to the ring. So in case Patty would rather have a ring, I do have one Mediterranean coral, 15 millimeter round. It's not a cabochon. It's a full-on spherical round. That's a lot. I don't have a gem weight, and that's a shame because we measure it like you would a pearl because it's a solid opaque stone. We've measured it on the diameter. So the diameter of this round is 15 millimeters. It's 1120-104, and it is 15 millimeters with 5 points in diamonds. They're on one side, and it almost looks like branches. It's really, to me, this is very much art imitating life because it looks like coral. The way coral grows is very much structured like you see here on the side with that one big diamond, and then same thing happening on this side. See how it comes up? That's what it's doing. The designer was so insightful here to say, let's mimic what coral, how it grows. You've all seen coral branches and how they grow. And so you see here, the way the coral's coming up around it to act as the prongs, then you've got that one diamond to mix in here. Let me show it to you on the hand. Wow, look at this. This is pretty cool. I mean, this is the size perspective you've been waiting on. And it's gonna stay in the yellow gold. We'll size it for you. Remember, it's 14 karat, solid yellow gold. And we're gonna blow it out for, whoa, $999 for Mediterranean precious red coral, an organic gem that is pretty much done from any harvesting. I mean, you have not seen new fresh coral come into the inventory in a very long time. And this one is going to be, yep, it's $899 and change at checkout. What a value. What a value. One caller, and that's for, that might be for, do you think that was our new shopper over there with you, Tim, that was asking, was that her request or was that somebody else? I'm talking about coral, but really beautiful to get two Mediterranean coral options here, the pendant or the ring. Ring is going to be $899, stays in the yellow gold. Okay, so we got to move on. We're going to show those zircon earrings on the ear. I had them, and you know what? I was showing you the two together, and I do think that I did neglect to put those on the ear for you. So let me show you what's at stake here. We had one pair of pink zircon drop earrings that I'm going to give you another look at. It's 1114-348. So let's take a look at these one more time. I will give you the up close. If I can really finesse it, it'll sit up here and face up to you. And then I'll try one on. That's going to be 1114-348. It's our pink zircon drop. Both of our coral pieces are at the moment still available. Remember, the Tanzanite earrings have sold out, but our coral pieces, again, for the moment, that changes rapidly here. Pieces tend to stick around when they're on the air, and then we move on with the delay of the broadcast and the phone lines. It goes usually right after the fact. So we still have one Tanzanite left, but I did want to put on the pink zircons. These were the 3 carat plusers in each ear. Let me show you how that lever back looks when you see it on the ear as well. It's a clean mirror finish gold to the actual front of the lever back, and then you've got that little subtle, it's like a little bit of pave diamonds acting as your halo. It's almost like a little scalloped designer detail, and you can really see how that pink zircon in the round really does what it's supposed to. Flashing and on fire. Beautifully done there. Let's get them out the door. They're $12.99. That's what they look like on. Of course, they had that 1.5 inch drop. I'm going to double check that actually, because they look a little shorter than that. I might be just a little off. $12.99. Back to the wheel we'll go, and then I'll pop this one on the ruler for you so we can just verify that length overall. Did I measure them? I don't know. What, Tony? Don't get mad at me. It's not your fault. I'm just saying I sometimes need to measure them. And yep, they're an inch. So 1 inch. Yeah, I just kind of looked at it on my ear and thought that doesn't look like 1.5 inches. So again, it's 1 inch. So my bad. No problem, Tony, not your fault. I'm sure it's mine. But here we go. That's $12.99, really $11.69, much better. So that's for you, Marty. I know you wanted to see those on. All right, let's talk about something else here. We've got something really special coming up. I've got a beautiful heart-shaped necklace on the way. It's a heart shape for maybe for Mother's Day. This is kind of the icon we think about for giving to our moms, giving to all the moms. It's not just necessarily your mom, but I celebrate all the moms in my life. I'm not a mom. I mean, I'm a mom to a dog. That counts. Peanut had a spa day today. She had a spa day. She was pampered. She had some pampering. She did. And she's not one for spa days typically. I'm usually, mommy does her spa day at home, but it's not really a spa day if mommy does it, right? It's more like a bath. She had a blueberry facial. Yeah, she was very much pampered. So, does that count as, that's a Mother's Day thing, right? Yeah, I'm a mom too. Dogs count. Sometimes I wonder if this dog is more work than an actual child. No, I know they're not. I know they're not. This one might be. All right, we've got another request. Hi, Linda. Let me show Linda's request. A blue sapphire band. Actually, yeah. Oh, never mind then. Linda's already picked this up. She just wants to see it again. All right, Linda, take a look at your new ring. This is your new ring, Linda. It's 112-6595. Yes. Did you? Gotcha. So we had one left. Okay, so Linda got one, and then we have one left. So actually, you can buy it if you like it. All right, so Linda got one. We had two, and so now we have one remaining. So that's the good news. You can still shop this if you like it. So if you're thinking, Linda's got great taste, well, you can pick one up too. We have an identical piece, designer band, 57 points in sapphires, and then the diamonds at 50 points. That is going to be the one band here for $888, and there is one gone, one remaining. Don't forget about our coral or our pink zircon drops. They're all still hanging out here. We've got an hour left in the show. It's an hour and 4 minutes to shop our Friday night. I'm right back with you here in the morning. So a few hours from now, we'll rendezvous. We'll do some more shopping. We'll have more Sell It or Melt It deals for 3 big hours tomorrow morning from 10 to 1. So if you are newer with us, keep that in mind. We do a quick little turnaround on these Friday nights into Saturday morning to keep the weekend shopping party going. But that's $888. Let me also try it on just in case you haven't seen this one in the past. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And then we've actually got another sapphire band. I'm going to do a little quick wheel presentation before we go to our top of the hour. And I want to give you some options here in a wheel. So, and actually it came to mind because I have a sapphire piece that has no diamonds with it coming up on this next wheel. So we'll see some different unique options here. But yes, one left. So Linda got the first one, and then we've got one more remaining. And then I'm going to show you 4 unique pieces that are all going to be some of our most incredibly rare pieces, I must say. And they're going to be coming up for you. And then we'll do some recaps as well. But we still have pieces you haven't seen, like our heart-shaped necklace that I'm going to bring out for you as well. But let's add. So I'm going to take this away, and we're going to go ahead and do, this is what I'm talking about, in a wild dome-style knife edge. So instead of being completely rounded, it's got more of that knife edge where it comes to a point in the middle, and then you've got sapphires burnished into the band. So that's going to be one option. That's 53 points in blue sapphire. But again, a wheel is not a wheel without multiple items together. So I also am bringing out, well, one of the rarest stones in the world. Andalusite is here. A stone that exhibits more than one color in its top graded material it's actually red and green at the same time. Why wait for a stone to change color when you can get it all at one time? So blue sapphire band, one of a kinds each. This is the andalusite. Do you see how it's got a almost like pinky orange in some lights, but then you see the green through it as well? That is a rare, rare gem. I have a yellow sapphire, also in a wider band. And then I have a really cool and also rare corner rupine. So we have got some super rarities. This looks like Paraiba, it's even more rare. So we have got andalusite, yellow sapphire, corner rupine, and blue sapphire, all here in the gold colors you see, 2 yellow, 2 white. You're gonna get your size of choice here, whatever size you need them to be, but we now have 2 minutes, and let me also warn you that at the last hour of any weeknight show, the last hour we tend to get really, really busy. So it used to be our start time for, almost a decade. We start at 7, tends to still be when people tend to hang out with us. So again, it's almost like you get a little extra competition here when the clock hits 7 o'clock Pacific or 10 p.m. Eastern. That's when the competition tends to really get crazy. So again, if there's anything you're thinking about from earlier in the show, the last 2 hours that you want to call about, I would grab those pieces now, because people start to join in the fun here. We start to do some recaps, and then we see a lot of pieces go very quickly. So let's give you the option on any one of these 4. It's going to be all the same price. 1 great wheel, 4 exotic rings, all with, I would say, a really good gold weight, especially the 3 in the front. The corner rupine is just rare, and it's got a little more on the diamond weight front, but look how interesting. And you don't expect pieces like this, rare gems, lots of gold, diamonds in every one of them, but the sapphire in the middle. It's amazing what we can do here. Taking them under $1,000, making it easy. That's what we're here to do. You've got to call quickly. It's not going to last. None of them. And we have one of each. 35-point andalusite, 38 points in diamonds. The corner rupine in the back is going to be our 38-point quarter rupine with 41 points in diamonds. The yellow sapphire in the marquise is unheated. It's a marquise cut. It's unheated. It's 62 points. It's got 21 points in diamonds with it. And last but not least is our fully finished, look at the inside, blue sapphire knife edge dome band. And that's going to be 53 points in blue sapphire. You know what I would do? I think that would be the coolest pinky ring ever. Maybe size it down. We'll size it for you, whatever you wear on the pinky. And then you could wear that there. And because it kind of leads up higher, it's not out in the way, but it's got that pronounced little, high little apex that I like. So it would look really cool on the outside fingers, whether that's the index or the pinky. So some things to think about there, but we need a better value than $9.99 as we are welcoming in rest of our viewers here to our top of our final hour here tonight. This is our big Friday night. We are so glad you're with us. Thank you for being here. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We have a short hour left to go tonight. I see you right back here in the morning in 15 hours from right now. So we have more Cellar melted values. We have a lot of big values happening, but this is a wheel you do not want to miss. And everything on this wheel is under $1,000. We love $9.99, and if you need a little recap or a little refresher on those carat weights, I'm here to provide those. When you call in and ask about a piece, we'll go ahead and try it on. We'll give you the carat weights. We'll even, put up the graphics for you so you get to know it really well. But let me tell you, all these pieces are going to go, and in a hurry. They have to, because they're more affordable than you can ever make jewelry for these days. So that's a very important distinction to make here, and they are not going to be $9.99 or $8.88. We have got something wild going on right here. Tell me which one you like. Maybe you want to shop all 4. If you can't decide between one or the other, get 2. That's the kind of value I'm providing. And remember, I've got rings that started at $3,999 up here. That is an andalusite. Do I have another andalusite in the inventory? Yes, I do. I have one. I kid you not. It is a huge round, and it's $55,000. My only other andalusite here in our entire inventory is over 50 grand. This one is not even $800 or $799 or $777 or even $700. It's $699 if you can act quickly. And I mean quickly. Speed is going to be important. Which one do you like? The andalusite, of course. That one is already gone. Well, let me try it on for you, and that's going to be item number 1123354. That one is spoken for. Let's take a look at it on the hand here in that pretty lacy mounting that you have in the yellow gold, but we'll size it for you, and that is $629 and change. Thank you on the andalusite. That is gone. Let's take a look at the final 3 we have left here. It's going to be your choice of either the sapphire band, this corner rupine, which is also super exotic and rare, or the yellow sapphire, unheated marquise cut in the yellow gold there, and they are all $629 and change at checkout. Big old value right here, right now, for those of you that love great jewelry, but it's like fine jewelry at a costume jewelry price, really, is what that is. So incredibly important value there, and we still have a few pieces left, like our colorful opal from earlier with a lightning ridge. We had some 2 carat plus diamond hoop earrings that are here for $19.99. Our coral pieces brought out by request, they're here. Gold quartz pendants here. One of our tanzanites is here. I mean, we've got some ideas that are still hanging out in this last 57 minutes we have together tonight. But tell me which one you like, then we'll recap. Also, we've got a Morganite emerald cut. I got to show that again. And then let me know which one of these you like. Corner rupine on the right, yellow sapphire on the left, or the sapphire dome ring in the middle. That is not a piece to miss there in the white gold. That one stays in the white gold. The corner rupine stays in the white gold. And also that beautiful yellow sapphire, well, that will stay in the yellow gold. Yes. You got it. Where? Middle finger. I'll see if I can. I think I can. Yes, I think I can. I think I can. 7172 is the number on this one. Ooh, this is what I'm talking about. It's that profile look. It's that really cool profile. And the same thing's going to happen on this side. See that? How it looks from the top, it looks like a great rounded dome band, and then you realize, no, it comes to that great point. So you really see the sapphire set into the gold, really on either side. It's like a wall on each side that comes and meets in that point in the middle, and that's going to be where your blue sapphires are set. And that's going to be 53 points in the blue sapphires, white gold only on that one. We will size it for you. And remember, that one did have that great finishing all the way through the inside, so it is a comfortable ring, that's for sure. Take a look at that. That is really an important undergallery you have there. So are we leaving them? We're leaving them. We're melting them. There's a lot of gold to melt, especially in the blue sapphire and the yellow sapphire. A lot of gold. So those will be, I would think, a really good option to melt. I really think so. Really nicely done there. Okay, blue sapphire, corner rupine, yellow sapphires. You tell me which one you need to have. And shall we get to our little Mother's Day special? You know, Mother's Day is a week from Sunday. And honestly, this is just something to think about as far as a holiday that I think we all know somebody would like to celebrate. But there's also going to be a lot of other occasions and holidays. For anybody you love, anyone you care about, we have a heart-shaped necklace with the chain all coming with it. That is not like the promotional ones you see, the ads. We used to say newspaper ads. I don't know anybody who subscribes to a newspaper anymore. Certainly don't know many people who do. And so what we do is we see ads now in whether it's, on our internet feeds, our phone alerts, and our social media. That's where we typically, but your point is you still see jewelry stores around this time of the year that are promoting what we call promotion grade diamonds. Really just those pieces that are to lure you into the store in the first place. Now, obviously, most of the diamond pieces you see now in today's day and age are lab grown. Almost everybody's doing it. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the future, but I really, it's amazing how quickly the world seems to be kind of being overtaken by lab grown. So just as a record of statement, because we have a lot of people that have never watched the show, they're tuning in tonight for the very first time, maybe because they found us on a Friday night and going, okay, what's this about? Cellar melted sounds intriguing, sounds like a value, looks like a value, sure is a value. Remember, we are still, despite these prices and what they look like, we are still doing natural diamonds that are of the utmost in quality, VS quality. They're not basic promotional grade diamonds. What I'm about to show you is something that looks like a lot of the designs you see that are advertised this time of year, whether it's for graduations or Mom's Day or birthdays that happen all year round, whatever it is. When you want to give a piece of jewelry to show somebody how much you care, we think of heart-shaped pieces. We think of wearing them in pendants and necklaces. I'm going to bring you our own VS diamond version, in which there is just one in yellow gold, so we're going to start there, and the rest are available in the white gold, and we only have a few to go around. It is definitely, you can see it from a distance, it's not a small piece. And it's this almost really high-end heart, because instead of being the basic heart, just like a little, outline, it's got these really beautiful kind of graduated styles where we put multiple rounds together, give it a little bit more bulk up top, and then kind of narrow it at the point. So you really see it, yet it's still open work in the middle, and we are attaching it to the chain. Because you realize in today's world, when you go out and buy a pendant, you might get a heck of a deal on a pendant that's, okay, well, it's pretty, it looks good, it's lab grown, who cares? I just want a pendant to get for someone special. And then you have to go out and buy a chain. Well, chains are not easy. That can cost you $600–700 for a gold chain. So it's nice to have it all built in and still get that value. We're going to take a look at it on the hand here because I've got the yellow and the white gold for you. So let's show you both together if I can. And yes, I would be happy to. I do have to go get it, so it's going to be a minute here. Let me just show you this one first. And we'll sell this out real quick for you, Jason, and then we'll get to that lightning ridge. But there's the white gold and there's the yellow gold, and you see it's attached with O-rings. So the heart in the corners is attached to the chain. It's going to be item number 1110435. Now, operators, I have one in yellow gold only. The rest are in the white gold, and I only have 5 to go around in the white gold. So I don't think either of them are going to be long for this world, that's for sure. But here we are with the beautiful heart-shaped design, almost like a cascading or a celestial look, and the way it looks almost like little, stars. I love the separation to the diamonds. I love that more narrow point they come to. It is a fully adjustable 16, 17, and 18-inch length. That's all built in to your necklace. So you're giving a piece that can be worn and enjoyed by anybody. Those are all the classic lengths to get. And we only have the 1 in the yellow and then 5 in the white, and it's going to be incredibly affordable with 56 points of VS diamonds as well. So this is the way to go ahead and get something special. Now I also want to show this on the neckline as well because it's a beauty, and yet look at that from a distance away. So if you want to wear it at 16, it'd be right about there. These are all really considered the classic lengths of necklaces and chains, 16, 17, and 18. So you or your gift recipient are going to be able to choose day by day or just go what you like and what's comfortable for you. But look at how beautiful that is. And the range that you can adjust it to, diamond cutting on the chain itself, spring ring closure, those O-rings are what give you that adjustability. And we'll take it up close too. So we can see here what it's going to look like up close. So you can really appreciate how the diamonds are set, the quality of each and every individual diamond you have as well, the way they sparkle, and the way it's also attached. And I'm going to go grab the yellow gold as well. So I can go get the yellow gold for you, show you that one up close as well. There's only 1 in the yellow gold, so that's going to go very, very quickly. There's the yellow. Yellow gold has been the most popular of this event. And it is no longer, way back in the day, like 8.5 years ago when this was made, it was $14.99 and a popular bestseller. Right now, it's seller melted. It's 2025. Now, I have to look up. I keep meaning to look up where gold was at in 2016 when I started here. It was November of 2016 when I started. I'm going to have to look up where gold was at. I can tell you this, it wasn't at $3,300 an ounce like it is in 2025. And you know what? Still going up. Do you want yellow or white? Yellow's already sold. It's not $14.99 though. So that one may be spoken for. Let me show you the white gold on the hand because it looks like that's all we have left. And I will make it so much better than even $999. Here's the white gold. That's all you have remaining. We have 5 to go around in the white gold. That is it. All identical because our VS diamonds are our VS diamonds. There's a reason they are beloved. And yes, coral pendant again, you got it. I know you're waiting on the opal, you're waiting on the coral. We'll show them again. No worries. But here we go. This is not going to be $999 or $888. It is not. We're going to make the heart necklace only $799. Yes. Oh, black opal is sold. Okay. I told you 7 o'clock. This is what happens. Any and all pieces that were still available start to go once the clock strikes 7. It's like an opposite Cinderella syndrome. You know how all her good stuff disappeared at midnight? It's kind of like what happens here. Everything goes at 7 o'clock. We have $7.99 on this one, and the yellow gold is sold out, so we have white gold only remaining. I'm going to leave that here. Do you still need to see that opal flashed, or are you just getting it? Okay, so the opal's gone from earlier, and then Tim, you want to see the coral pendant again, correct? And thank you on the opal. That was that opal with pink diamonds and white diamonds together. What a beauty that was. Still keep calling on the heart shape. I'm going to show the pendant really quickly because they're on the line now waiting. So let me show that coral pendant again up close. That was going to be item number 1120107. And that is our designer coral roval shape to that stone. That's the roval 16 by 15 millimeter Mediterranean coral. Precious it is. And it's also got 39 points in the diamonds with it as well. And that is going to be $16.99, but less your 10%. So you've got it for another $170 off that. I hope you will continue to dial and let us know what from earlier you'd like, if anything. Couple looks at this too, and thank you on the heart shapes. Don't forget the yellow sapphire, blue sapphire, and the corner rupine from that last wheel are still available, but probably not for long. And I encourage you to call us on those. And then I want to recap the Morganite from earlier. It was actually our first item of the night. So that probably needs another look in our emerald cut. And then we'll get a couple last little last minute deals out the door for you. Still have a ruby to show you. A 3-stone diamond ring. A beautiful, whatever your request is. And Tim, do you have any questions for me on that one? Or do you need to see the length or it on the neckline again? Okay, so I'm going to show it here one more time on the hand just to show you what that coral looks like from a distance. That is a whopping, I wish I had a carat weight. It's so impressive. It's a huge size of coral. No doubt about it. $16.99. Okay, we are on our way. That is a great looking stone, isn't it? Okay, we got to keep moving. That one is still here, by the way. You can pick that up. I do want to show you this gorgeous Morganite up close. This is how we started our show. It actually sold, but it got swapped out for something else. So I got a great rare second chance here for somebody, and it's 112-5644. And this is go time on the fabulous emerald cut. That is perfection in Morganite. It really is. It's that perfect blush pink, kind of peachy pink. Really soft color, goes with everything. I love a good Morganite, especially an emerald cut that's still going to gleam like that does. It's in our 20-point hourglass style mounting in the rose gold. And welcome into our last bit of Friday night. 45 minutes remain, and that is it. There's just not a lot of time left. And pick up what you love, because we begin melting down at 8 o'clock tonight. The jewelry, that is. I melted down a long time ago. Yeah, that happened a long time ago. I'm going to make this one $909. You know what? Make it $888. Let's do it. $888. Go for it. $7.99 at checkout on a gorgeous, gleaming, look at this from a distance because it gets a little more powerful the further away you go, especially when you see it here on the hand and given a little movement. Look at that. That is the beauty of an emerald cut. Emerald cut and clarity has some magic that happen. And you get that soft color, but it's soft, but it's powerful. It's a soft pastel, but look what that does. And that's not a special filter or a special effect of the cameras here or the lights. That's just the stone doing what a really good emerald cut's gonna do. So that's gonna be $7.99, rose gold only, stays in the rose gold, but it's a perfect tonal match to the stone. So really, I think a great choice there for that one, and $7.99 and change at checkout. Okay, we're gonna keep on moving. Got a lot to get to, that's for sure. Not a lot of time, but a lot to get to, and that's the problem. We got all these really affordable items, and you know what? There's just never, ever, ever an opportunity like this. It's all where you got to take advantage of what you love. Make sure you get what you need. Get them before they're gone. It's all really affordable. I told you we have a lot of affordable tonight. It's just a lot of affordable. A lot of $500, $600, $700, $800 items. That is tough to do. I mean, not tough. It's impossible to do going forward. We're taking some inventory that's been here. In some cases, it's been months. In some cases, it's been years. We're moving it out the greatest price you could not make these pieces. I mean that. We are our own manufacturer. Nobody knows that better than we do. You can't make the jewelry for the price we're selling it for. And we got a DBTYB coming up. And we have a tourmaline. Talk about affordable. I've got a tourmaline pendant. I've got a white diamond 3-stone ring. Amazing. There, when you go into design houses and you look, you don't even have to go in. Just look at the front window and see what design houses showcase in the very front windows that are their prize collectibles that are meant to draw you in. It's a 3-stone diamond ring. And I'm going to do it better because we're going to give you a better quality. We're going to give you an amazing 3-stone style. And thank you, Suzette. Oh my goodness. She wants to see the red barrel. Oh, gotcha. You got it. She got the Brazilian Paraiba? Oh, congratulations, Suzette. Thank you. Let me show you the red barrel. And then, did you have a question, Tim, or are you taking the Morganite? All right. You got it. So, Suzette, I want to show you the inside of this red barrel. She's already picked this up. And congratulations. One great collector's stone. At 112-8080 is the item number. And don't forget about the Morganite. The emerald cut is still here somehow, some way. I'm not sure how, but it is. And we're going to keep on rocking with jewelry. And we got some of our, I've saved some of our bets for this last hour. So you still have quite a few really amazing treats coming your way. But this is the red barrel, 17-point emerald cut, 41 points in diamonds. I do want to show you the inside because it's really, that's all it needs. It's not a large scale piece. This is a Bixbite or red barrel. Same thing, we technically go with red barrel, and that is perfectly done where there's this basket that comes to a point that's going to completely give you that finishing on the inside that kind of sits it up. So it's already spoken for. I've had this earlier in the event and given her all the details, and I do want to try it on just in case she needs to see that one. One of the rarest minerals ever mined on Earth is Bixbite. and that is a clean stone. Gem quality, clean as can be, bright as can be. What a collector's gem. Thank you so much. So that is gone. And then let's show you, I mentioned this, the 3-stone ring. The classic icon of any jewelry collection, except we do it better because our diamonds are white, they are bright, and they are VS in quality. So you're getting this stunning, substantial design. The item number here is 1113946, and this will not last. And we've only got a couple to go around. If I told you how few we had, you probably wouldn't even bother tiling in, thinking there's no way I'm going to get one. If you dial quickly, you can. We still have plenty of affordable options for gifting coming up. I do love this ring, and this is really, what do you wear every day? Think about what you actually put on every single time you go to leave the house. Maybe you don't even leave the house, but you put on your diamond band. And there are different ways to do diamond bands. Obviously, we know of the 1 single row, the double rows, the triple rows. We know about these types of band looks. This is really one of the icons when it comes to how you wear diamonds every day. 3 being so meaningful. Each individual stone here, which is substantial, is all going to have a halo of side diamonds as well. So it's really important. Look at the, and wait till you see it on the hand because it's going to go side to side. One of my favorite things about this ring is just that. It doesn't leave you with a lot of blank gold on the sides. It just completely wraps your finger in diamonds. So this is the ultimate, and it's only white gold. We want to show off the quality. Are you seeing any yellow? Do you see any trace brown? Do you see any kind of body color at all to those diamonds? Because I don't, and we're all giving it that really nice magnified view. Trust me, if it had yellows or browns, you'd see them. Yes. Thank you on the Morganite. The Emerald Cut Morganite in rose gold is spoken for. Thank you so much. And here we go. It's getting that time of the night. We have 41 minutes remaining in our Friday, and we are rolling. And look at that 46 points of centers and 54 points of additional diamonds. And it's also going to be, oh, you know what that means. Total is exactly 1 carat. It's the perfect 1 carat diamond ring, but usually you see 100 little stones, 100 little diamonds in a 1 carat ring. This is mostly about the 3 centers. Bezel set, easy to wear, looks fantastic. Let me show it to you on the hand. That's the most important thing. Here you go. Woo, that's good. And smooth to the touch. Even though the outside halos are prong set, it's smooth, completely smooth. See what I mean by side to side? We have only got a couple available. Sad to say it's the last time we get to see it. Huge opportunity and value right now, 1 carat exactly, and white gold is the only option. You're going to tell me the size you'd like? If you're giving it as a gift and you're not sure, guess. Size 7 is kind of an average lady size. But again, you can kind of make your best educated guess. We can always resize it for you if you want to send it back, or you can have a local jeweler do it who you trust. But this is what we're going to do right now. It is going to be an amazing 3-stone ring. We're already busy on the phone lines. I have 4 people already that are verifying. They're waiting, they're verifying, they know this ring, and now they're probably thinking, well, even if it's gone up a little bit for gold and diamonds, I know TVON is going to give me the best value on planet Earth in diamonds and gold. And I don't have to waver, I don't have to sacrifice, I don't have to cut corners, I don't have to compromise. I get the best of VS diamonds, and I get them at a value. And that's what this is. That is what this is. This is the best value we have, and it could not be better, and it's just the most awesome ring when you go to every day. Think about what you grab. What do you reach for every day? Every single day, what do you put on? What is durable? What is going to be put up with daily wear, no matter how active your lifestyle is? This is the kind of style. There's a reason we go and defer to diamonds. It's because of their durability. Their ability to match with everything and go with everything, but also their durability. They're not going anywhere. They're not scratching. They're not nicking. They're not chipping. They're not doing that. This is the ring you wear. It's an anniversary look. The 3-stone style is always a great anniversary idea. It's a stackable if you want to. I mean, play with your jewelry. Have fun with it. It's up to you. But it's also going to be our best value, and it should be $29.99 today. We're going to go lower, and then Pam, we've got your Mandarin necklaces coming your way next, and we still have an affordable tourmaline in a pendant. But yes, pink zircon drops are gone. Thank you so much. Again, it is 7 o'clock, actually 7:21. So everything from earlier is going. Make sure you pick up what you love from earlier tonight. And we're going to make this better than even $2,000. Better than even $1,000. It never happens. Those are VS diamonds, and look at the size of the centers. Really big individual diamonds, white and bright as can be, and it's only $999, and you will get it for $899, even better. So there is an important moment here to take advantage of us, take advantage of what's available, what's ready to go. All we need to know is your ring size. That's it. It's in white gold to show off the best of the best in diamonds out there, and you've got it for $899.10. Pam, your mandarins are next. I've got two to show you. We have beautiful necklaces finished, ready to wear with some of our best Mandarin garnets. One is a round, one is an asher. Oh, the decision is yours. But there are two really incredible mandarins to look at next in that garnet family, one of the rarest of the garnets. So we will bring those out to you. Let me know. We've still got a DBTY, and also the one thing I haven't recapped yet is this designer pink and white diamond band. Well, no, let me take that back. It's pink and white gold. It's all white diamonds. It always looks like pink diamonds because that's what happens when they're set in the rose gold every time. But that is an all white diamond ring. We'll recap it. I'm going to give this one 60 seconds. Then we're going to show Pam her requests, two great necklaces to show off. And then we've got, yeah, I'll recap that pink and white gold ring. Yes. Thank you so much. Jason's got one as well. The diamond band, the 3-stone diamond ring, is going and quickly. So it is last call on that one. We've got our last 45 seconds left. I'm going to get our mandarins ready for Pam and her request. The good news is there are two. She might take one, so it still leaves us with a great mandarin necklace for somebody else. So that's always fun too, to see a couple different ideas. And then the 3-stone ring, very, very popular, as it should be. Very important look there, and congratulations if you get it. That is such a pretty ring. Let's show Pam her necklaces. I've got two here. I decided to layer them up together for you. We're going to start with the round, and we're going to talk about item number on the round is 112-4693. That's going to be the round here. And each one have a couple of things they share in common. The fact that they're a full complete necklace, number one. They're both going to have a couple of diamonds up top. They're about an inch away from the centerpiece. You see those bezel set diamonds in addition? There's your round. So this is 112-4693. It's a 242 on the round, and it has a 21-point diamond weight, both in yellow gold. Yes. Thank you. Another diamond ring going out. We still have a couple available. Very limited though. So again, getting more limited by the moment. So that one's going to be our 242 round with a 21-point diamond weight. This is the Asher cut. The Asher cut we'll talk about as soon as we build those graphics for the round, both in yellow gold, both adjustable chains, both going to have 16, 17, and 18 inches available in length for you. So that is wonderful, isn't it? Isn't that great? So you can really adjust it as you see fit, as you need, or whatever you like, or it just makes gifting a breeze. So that's going to be the information on the round up top if you like the Asher. The Asher cut's also a rare variety. That's going to be 112-4695. It's a carat 64 in the Asher cut. So also a big size, not quite as large, but big. And then you've got more diamond weight here, 64 points on the Asher. So that's going to be 112-4695. So you're going to get your choice of. They're both stunning. They both have the bezel set rounds with it. This one, of course, has the halo. This one's a little more ornate, kind of a squared off style set at an angle. And we're going to blow them out, same price. No matter which one you like, this one's going to be, again, he's building the Asher now, 64 points with the carat 64. So 64 is kind of the number there. 64 points in diamonds, 164 in the stone. That also has those additional rounds about 1.5 inches away from the center. And adjustability in full. Let's make them each $19.99. Your choice of whichever one you prefer. They'll be $17.99 at checkout if you like either one of those. So $17.99 is what you pay. $19.99 is what we brought them down to, and they're incredible values. Each one great options. Okay, so round or Asher, you decide. Let me show each one up close as well. We're still offering that diamond 3-stone. Let me show you the round up close here. That one's going to be 4693. Here's the round just so you can really see the beauty. Isn't that stunning? And that, of course, there are your extra diamonds bezel set on each side, left and right. There's your round with the halo. I'm going to take that over to the neckline next so you can see it there. So we can just give you a look visually of, like, from a long distance away, what that's going to look like. So there is your round. Now I'm going to do the same with the Asher. We're going to bring the Asher cut up close here. That's the bigger stone with the smaller diamond weight. Let's show you the Asher cut up close. That's going to be 4695. Take a look at this Asher cut with all the ornate details around it. That's got 64 points in diamonds. Look how clean that is. And then we'll take this one over to the neckline as well. And also that'll be $17.99 and change at checkout. Here it is on the neckline for you. So there's the Asher cut in that necklace there. Yes. You're welcome, Pam. Is she going to leave those for someone else? You got it. So there are 2 Mandarin necklaces. All right. Thank you, Pam. So those are available. Let's go back to our wheel. I'm going to show you a little recap on a pink and white gold. They're all white diamonds, which you really have to look carefully because when the white diamonds are set in the rose gold like that, they really do tend to look pink. That's item number 1110307. Both Mandarin necklaces are available. Thank you to our requester, Pam, for letting us know she's going to take, she's not going to take those, so she's going to leave those for someone else. And then we've got our mega band here. It is a wide style. It really does look impressive, doesn't it? Very ornate, very detailed. Do you know that is only $699 to get that band? We'll size it for you. It's just got to stay in the rose and the white. So then we're going to get to our DBTYB. It's a Diamonds by the Yard bracelet. And I also happen to have a ruby ring with a lot of diamonds, and that's going to be coming up. Plus we have blue sapphire and Malaya garnet here, and some requests. I think both of our corals are still here. We had a coral pendant and ring. I did have a couple of Paraibas from earlier. One is still available. And then we also do have that yellow sapphire for $6.99. The Mandarin garnet necklaces are here. This one's down to $6.29 and change. If you'd like to get that one, please do. It's a beautiful ring. I'm going to try it on one more time so you can see how very detailed it is. Looks like lace, doesn't it? Crown-like design in a lace-like look, but done in rose and white gold together with all diamonds, really pave throughout. And that goes 3/4 of the way. So even if you get a bigger size, right now it is a bigger size. It's about a size 8 probably now. If you go even larger, you're still going to see diamonds. It almost acts as an eternity band because your diamonds and details go about 3/4 of the way around the band. And we'll see who's got it. Although we're verifying right now on something else from earlier. Sure are. You got it. Okay. Anybody else with any requests we can get to before we go? We are getting down to the wire here on our request time. It's 30 minutes left, 31 to be exact. 31 minutes left in our Friday night. This is $6.29 and change. Back to the wheel. We'll go there. And let me know what we can help you with. Or if there's something we can bring out from the vault, I'd love to do that. I've shown you almost everything we have here today to show you. So again, love to take your requests for the last half hour. Open it up to your requests. Let's do that all night long here. And let's get to, here's the tourmaline. This is really special. It's also very giftable. And it's a Rubilite. Yes, it is. It's going to have, this is such a fascinating one because it is a yellow diamond. So we're going to have to double check and see if the other ones that I have are yellow or white diamonds because it says white diamond and that's clearly a yellow diamond. Either way, I'm just going to go ahead and send this one out. Let's probably just send this one out here. It's 112-6330. Then we'll get to our Diamonds by the Yard bracelet version, which is going to be a lot of fun. And we have all 3 gold colors, which is really good news. And it's the triple one. We'll talk about it. We'll get there. It's got segments of 3. Together. So this one's real quick. This is a yellow diamond with this one in the yellow gold. And if you would like to get this one, it's a Rubilite. So little step up here, not just regular light pink or lavender pink. It's got a real pinky red fuchsia, which is really what distinguishes fine Rubilite from all the other world. You know, we got a lot of colors of tourmaline. There are thousands of identified colors, and sometimes they even blend together. They'll give you 2 in 1. This is Rubilite color. When you see that specific tone, that's what Rubilite's about. That's what you have here. Take a look at it. It's going to be a blowout. I'll do this one right now. Just make it easy. $399. $399 plus another $40 off that, and then we'll get to our DBTYB, our Diamonds by the Yard bracelet with triple bezels together. We'll talk about it. We'll get there. It's so cool. It rarely gets shown on the air. So glad we have it for you. I did have, you know what? We have 4 pairs of the cross hoops. So I got that question today. This morning early, someone had asked me if we had any cross hoops available. I do. I still have the cross diamond hoops in white gold, so I did have a few more of those, so I can share those with you. And then any other requests, again, they got to come in now. You got to get them in these next few minutes because we only have, at this point now, literally 28 minutes left to go. In tonight's show, we're back in the morning, 10 o'clock. Don't forget, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific. That's noon Central and 1 p.m. Eastern. We have got quite the weekend of shows. Now, I do want to show you this DBTYB. It's kind of like the diamonds by the yard, but bigger and better, because the diamonds are brought together in little trios. I'm going to show you all three at the same time to hopefully make the choice a little easier. If you're not sure what gold color to get, I think seeing them here together is going to make it a lot easier to decide. But there's something about this bracelet. It's sophisticated elegance. It's wearable every day. It's item number 1114317. And we just have it all, don't we? We just have a little bit of everything for you tonight. And that is the, oh, that's the white gold falling. This is going to be your triple segmented diamonds by the yard design. And what you're going to do is make sure, take a look at, putting them upright, putting them facing forward. I just want to show you from a distance because I want you to see they're all going to have this adjustability. There's going to be a great way you can make it either 6.5, 7, or 7.5 inches in length. So when you see here, this is where you've got those O-rings, much like we'd see in an adjustable necklace, where you've got some O-rings so you can use the 6.5, the 7, or the 7.5. The other side is going to be the lobster claw. So that makes it a little easier. And then you've got segments of 3. Instead of spacing them far apart like we sometimes do, we sometimes have them, more segmented. 1 diamond, an inch goes by, 1 diamond, and then it carries on through. These are 3 together, all the way together in sections. So it's still that station format, but instead of 1, there are 3. So they're bezel set together. It stays beautifully on the wrist. I'm going to show you the white gold as well, and then we'll show you the rose gold also. But this is just a hugely important bracelet, especially for the value. It's wearable as well. It's stackable with other pieces. You can really layer it up if you want to, or just wear it all by itself on its own, but it's 48 points in diamonds per bracelet. You've got basically the range for each bracelet is going to fit all of the average size wrists, pretty much one size fits most. And also the rose gold is here. Got the rose gold for you. I think that pendant might still be here if you want the Rubilite, but here's the rose gold that is so beautiful. And again, gives a little bit of a pinky flare. So again, when you don't fasten it, yeah, you got to fasten it. Otherwise, it's going to slide right off your wrist. But that's what it looks like in the rose gold. So let me also show you up close as well so you can get an idea of how it's going to look when you see it all together, because we love this look in necklaces. We've seen it often. And now we're seeing kind of a new, fresh way to do a bigger, bolder bracelet style. And it's going to be, much better than $9.99. That's where it used to be. Back when I debuted it, that was probably a year ago, maybe 2. Long time ago. We did this one for $9.99. It's going for a lot lower price here tonight. And that's the beauty of Sell It or Melt It, isn't it? One last time on the air, gave you the best price possible. Then onward it goes. White, yellow, rose, also a great gifting idea. A bracelet that fits most everybody, that she can just, even if you're thinking, but I don't know, is she going to, take off her other bracelets? No, you just stack it up, layer it on with the other ones. No, there's no rule that says you can have a maximum 1 bracelet per wrist. Honestly, the look right now is the more the merrier, the more the better. It truly is. It's going to be better than $9.99. I got better. Better pricing, better value, better deals. How about $888 or $777? All-time blowout, $699 for the bracelet. $699 and only a few to go around. You're going to need to let me know if you want one of the yellow golds. We only have 3 to go around altogether. I have 1 in the rose gold only, and we've got a 5 count, a 5 quantity on the white gold for you as well. And these are also $629 and change. Amazing value on a bracelet with bigger diamonds. That's the thing. In each bracelet, there are going to be segments of 3, but there are 4 segments. So there are 12 diamonds in total here, as I'm going to go get the white gold to show you again close up as well. So just keep in mind that you're actually looking at diamonds that are individually, I'm doing the math, it's like a 4-point diamond per diamond. Every one of them is the same. So they're all giving you larger individual diamonds at 4 points per. So you've got the bezel set, which makes them look even larger. If you do, you can see how when you do put it on properly, if you put it on with the bezels face up, you're going to basically, if you put it on taut enough on the wrist, you're going to have them stay face up to the world as you wear them. And then if it twists or turns, don't worry, the back bezels are still open slightly. So you still get a sparkle from the back. Yes. Yellow gold. So who else would like a yellow gold? Because that's where we're most limited here besides the rose. So yellow gold already spoken for there. We've got 2 left in the yellow, 5 left in the white. Yes. Oh, white and yellow. All right. So 1 down in the white, 1 down in the yellow. 2 left to go in the yellow gold, 1 rose gold, and 4 left in the white gold. That's it. And $629 and change. We'll give it a last look, and I'm going to get to our big ruby, and then we're going to need some requests because I have literally shown you every single item tonight. So, and we've recapped what we had, and I think those pieces are sold. So at this point now, it's going to be after this ruby, it's going to be, might as well show you whatever you'd like to see. Here comes the ruby ring, and luckily we have a white and a yellow gold together. I will show you the white in just a moment, but this is where waiting on the phones or waiting to be on the phones, not advised. Keep calling on the bracelets. I've got more in the yellow. Actually, it looks like we're down to 1 left now in the yellow gold on the DBTYB, the triple diamonds by the yard. And we'll keep a count on those. We'll keep an eye on what's left there, but here we go. That ruby ring has a white gold option as well. It's item number 1125741, and this is out of that very important and very, very, just a renowned private collection. And wow, yes, rose gold gone. The bracelet gone in rose gold. We only had 1. That is now spoken for. And then here we are with our 2 ruby options. Love that we got the option of the white and the yellow because we like our rubies either way, don't we? And thank you on the rose gold on that bracelet. I will note that right now. And then we'll see, we've got again 1 left in the yellow now and the rest in the white gold. Very, very popular. Okay, so now we get to talk about rubies. The same exact design, the same diamond weight here of a 106 diamond weight. Isn't that prestige? Going solid pave from one side to the other. It actually, if you look at the very sides here, one side of the diamond pave locks in to the other. So it's kind of like a locking, kind of a horse bit type of look. Very shishi designer, very much so. We're so excited to have this for you. It's a major moment. Obviously, you see it's a 1 carat ruby too. So you get the 1 carat ruby in that incredible glow. It wouldn't be private collection if it wasn't glowing with a clarity that is unlike what rubies typically do. And you are getting that clarity. That is so unexpected to see in a ruby, even out of Burma. I know Burma's the best. We all know that. But it's a different animal entirely when you see ruby out of Burma that glows like that. Most rubies do not have any translucency or transparency. In this particular case, you're getting transparency. And then we're going to show you on the hand. Let's do both together. Why not? If you're having trouble deciding. You know, you don't see a lot of the gold here. It's just a matter of really just that little link design on the side. But there's how each one looks. Again, these are the pieces you get. So tell me which one you like. That one's going to go out to you after it is sized, of course, in your exact size you need. That includes quarter, half, 3/4, and full sizes, of course. And getting down to it, we have 20 minutes left on our Friday night. I see you in the morning, so we got a quick turnaround. Lots and lots of jewelry to get through this weekend. I know that. And we're going to make sure we get this one out the door right now for no longer. It's not $59.99. I can tell you that. That's where it started. Isn't it good to know where it began, what it should be, how much you have to save in one fabulous evening of shopping that is coming to its close? Yes. 2 white gold bracelets. They are almost sold out now. So the bracelets are almost sold out completely. We have 1 left in the yellow and only now 2 left in the white gold. So that's last call now. Rose gold is done. Yellow gold down to 1. White gold down to 1 on that bracelet. So keep calling there. And now we get your ruby choice. Solid pave from right to left. Locked into the sides of that mirror finish gold link. And it's no longer going to be $59, $49, $39, even $29.99. It is not. We're giving you quite the value here. And this is your last call. Obviously, a lot of gold to melt on that one, but I'd rather you get the great ruby and diamonds with it. Send it out for a better price than even, you know what, not even $2,500. This is a 1 carat. That's a super important stone there. No question about that. Important luxury ruby. Is there anything better than a ruby out of Burma? Not much in this world. This world, we see the best of the best, and you're getting that fabulous stone. You know what? Let's even bring it down below $2,000. How about $19.99? It's $17.99 at checkout. And then we've got last call on the show. Still have 2 Mandarin necklaces. I think I need to recap the diamond hoops. That sounds like a plan. Also the gold quartz pendant. Maybe the Tanzanite. The Paraiba. Got a few pieces still hanging out Even aqua hoop earrings are here. So we're going to recap a few pieces unless you have a request. I'll stop everything I'm doing and just always prioritize your request. That's important. How can we help you? The end of our Friday is approaching. 18 minutes remaining. Going to see you back in the morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Exciting Cellular Melted Saturday is on the way. And $17.99. Please don't let this one pass you by. This one is a must have. Must have. And white or yellow, you decide. And we are very busy on our phone line, so can't get much of anything going on through here. So again, be patient with us on those phone lines. We will have your white or yellow gold. I'm going to do some recaps here. Got some really cool rings still hanging out here. And a pendant. Gold quartz is here. The gold quartz on the way. We'll have that one for you. Tim, what'd you just pick up over there? Thank you very much. New register over there. Wonderful. And again, last call on a ruby. White gold, yellow gold, you decide. Does it look like there's a fuzzy wuzzy on the white gold? So let me get that off, because I don't want you to think there's anything wrong with that stone, because there's not. So let me see if there was a little thread, it looked like, in the prong. Let me see if I got it there. Yep, all polished up, ready to go now. So, yep, choose your favorite, white or yellow, you decide. Thank you so much. And again, we've got our last call on our Friday night. I know it's wonderful to see all these great Cellular Melted deals. You got to act quickly, though, because at 8 o'clock tonight, everything left over, there's not much, but anything that is left over goes to melt. So this is the time to take them, adopt a piece, adopt a ring, adopt a necklace, a pendant, a bracelet, what have you. We've got it all. We do have it all. I'm going to get to our gold quartz coming up right now. This is also a recap from earlier, and it's going to be 1122553 coming your way. Call me on the rubies. The rubies are still here. We're verifying on each. All right, so I'll just move those aside. You let me know when you know. Here is that gold quartz round, surrounded in diamonds. Diamonds on either side, flanking the stone in that round. It's a 3 carat exactly. And it's so rare to get a cut in a round, because you know how wasteful these are. The round cuts, no matter what the stone is a wasteful cut. So impressive to see it still manage to be 3 carats in size. You're also getting a 12-point diamond weight on either side. Bail, it's a split bail. And that's in the white gold, stays in the white gold. We'll do that one right now. It's only $888. But after 10% off, it's going to be $799. Even better. And the rubies, and don't forget, we had, again, we got the cross earring hoops. They're here. I know someone was asking me about those earlier, wanted to pick those up. Here we are with our last call on that gold quartz. Let me show it to you again from a distance away, just in case you missed that earlier. And here's what it looks like. So there's the gold quartz round, sitting up with that double bail. We'll take a look at it here on the neckline as well. Of course, kind of fun to have the white gold, because we know this creates a two-tone look. It's on the neckline. It's just the white gold setting, the white gold bail. The quartz is almost like got a little bit of a white gray in this case, but it's also the yellow gold is in its pure state. It's in 24 karat pure yellow gold. So you are getting that two-tone element. You've got the yellow represented in the pure gold that's in the quartz, and then you've got the white gold to give it some contrast. So unique style there. And here's your last look at it, and that one is, for the moment, available at $799 and change. Now we're going to get to, I've got a couple more recaps to do, including why is it that our big pave diamond hoops are here, but I also have the one last Tanzanite. I had a trio over 3, so I had the 3 over 3. There were 3 rings, all over 3 carats. This is the last one that is available, and it's a 3 carat 58. It was the largest of all 3 of my options that I had earlier tonight at $77.10. Here's your item number, and it's a big oval stone, and it's got the diamond pave on one side and the other big 3 diamonds on the other. Talk about a unique asymmetrical setting. Split shank on one side, more hammered finished on the other, and yet in the white gold is how it stays. That's 14 karat. This is getting closer to a 4 carat, really. And you've got a beautiful gem showing the reds. It's really showing the reds, isn't it? And that one's going to be $1,888, but you get a much better value at $1,699 and change at checkout. So if you'd like to get that one, I would highly advise it. It's a really cool ring, and you've got a lot of gold content. Certainly one that it would be a candidate to melt. That's a big deal because you've got so much gold here in this great piece. You can see how, especially this side, you see how it's all mirror finished, but kind of stamped and kind of like almost like a cobblestone look, or I kind of likened it earlier to an animal print, and then the split shank on the other side. So that's going to be, and Jason, what'd you pick up over there? Thank you very much. All right, so last call on the 358. Okay, so we're good. We're recapping. It's what we have left. I've got the big diamond hoops, lots of pave, 2 carats plus in diamonds. You're simply just going to choose, do you want the white gold or the yellow gold? And somehow 2654 is the item number. They are still here for the moment. This is the hoop earring, a subtle curve to a wider pave hoop in an omega backed style. Let me actually do this. Let me go back to back on them so you can see that design detail. Really cool. And it's still a hoop all the way around. It's going to have the post, and then it's got this great hinged omega. It's the white or the yellow. I do have the yellow gold here, so we'll see that as well. It's a left and a right design, so it's got a very soft curve. So you're going to decide whether you want it to curve in towards the face or away from the face, but 2 great options. It gives you that nice, wider, bolder look to it. There's 208 in diamonds here in item number 1122654. Yellow or white gold available, 1 of each. That is it, and it's over 2 carats in diamonds. We got a stellar value here. It's just one of our best. And for those of you that want a big, bold, but not lengthy, sometimes I think we think big, bold earring and we think about length only. That's the thing. This is not going to be a dramatic 2-inch or 1.5-inch style, but it still gives you a boldness because it's almost as wide as it is long. It's a 3/4 inch length. It's got the width. I'm going to show you one on the ear here as well. Last time I had the yellow gold on, so I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and put on the white gold this time around for you. I kind of like them just kind of facing in, kind of curving subtly in, just kind of following the lines of the cheekbone there. So here's what they look like on. And by the way, they're well under that $49.99. Yes, they look so amazing in the white gold, don't they? There's that pave we love so much, that detail that you have, that beautiful ease of just popping them on and off so easily because of that hinge in the back, no extra backing to worry about. So they really look amazing, don't they? And they are $1,999. They're under $2,000 to get over 2 carats in diamonds, to get an easy, again, I get so many requests every day. Did you see how I just took that off? And now how I'm going to put it back on. It is just, it could not be any easier to secure, to take off, to put on. It just, and yet it looks how it just sits balanced. You know, a lot of heavier earrings that are bolder like this can tend to fall forward. They can lean a little bit. They can kind of fall a little bit. That's not the case here. Perfect little frame. Do you see how it's so subtle? They almost look straight up and down, but they're not. They're doing this subtle little curve so that they just follow again. They kind of curve out. That's the white gold. I can also try on the yellow gold if you want to see them. They're $17.99 and change at checkout. Let's take another look close up as well and get you that big value. And let me know if you want the white or the yellow, and then we are on to some other great pieces that you haven't seen yet. I think we're caught up with requests too. So still welcome to go ahead and give us your request if you have one. Yes, white gold is gone. Yellow gold is remaining, so let me remove those. The white gold is spoken for. Thank you so much. And we'll bring the yellow gold up a little closer so you can see what those are all about in the yellow. $17.99. Thank you so much on that white gold. Still, I think our rubies are hanging out here. If you'd like to go ahead and get the rubies, the 1 carat rubies in that great designer 1 carat diamond mounting. That was a 1 carat plus actually, in the pave. And then we've got some really, you know what, I just brought out the most museum collectible emerald drops. I mean, we're looking at some good earrings tonight, aren't we? But I do have some really beautiful drop emeralds. They're not inexpensive, but they are fabulous. And you know what I have is rubies in a necklace. This is a fun design, designer style. Yellow gold's all that remains, $17.99. And change at checkout. Now this one I'm going to take to the hand here. It's 1123706. So those are my recaps for the night. Here is, well, isn't this pretty? A stiletto drop with rubies and diamonds. Every stone, whether it's a round or a pear shape, is bezel set. And then it comes with this chain. Oh, look how pretty that is. And it's actually two-tone gold too. So you've got yellow and white, mostly white gold, but a little bit of yellow gold for the pear shape at the base. That's going to come with the chain that is adjustable with that spring ring closure. The chain's in white. It's all 18K. Carat 07 on the pear shape. Did it just, oh, thank you. Our last diamond hoops are sold out. And let me see if I can get that. How did that? Okay, now it's perfect. Yes. Are you talking about the diamond ones we just had? You got it. Those yellow gold earrings are gone. Congratulations. I have moved those aside, mostly so we can show this up close, because I wanted you to see all the details of these bezel set rubies and diamonds, larger diamonds too. I must say, that is a really gorgeous piece of jewelry, isn't it? Very designer. Anytime we see bezels, and I know it's going to be tougher to show you that pear shape there, so I'll just hold that up so you can see that briefly and then really show you those rounds as well. It's going to be, oh, I have those here. Was that Jo Beth looking for those? Kimberly, okay. Did Jo Beth call in and get hers? Because I brought them out for her, and if she didn't get them, she's going to be mad at me that they sold out. But okay, I'll show them again. All right, just want to make sure. Trying to help everyone out. But here we go. That's going to be the ruby and diamond piece pendant. I'll do this one for $12.99. We have the cross hoops coming back out. They're coming back out to play. I had a 4 count, Andy. Is that because I have 1 pair here? Okay, so we do have 4. Okay, sounds good. So we have 4 left in white gold. I'm going to show you the cross hoops coming up right now because they're requested. And this was here earlier, but a couple of you said, save them, don't melt them. I'm thinking about them, so we did. And there are 4 pairs left in white gold only. I had a request early this morning for these hoops, and I interrupted my gym session to just say, let me go ahead and just reserve them for you. So they're here, and they're now, and I made a point to say, let's put them aside so we can show them tonight. And so here we go. This is 1110431, and that is the cross hoop. We had them earlier, and again, so excited for you. Thank you, everybody who got those diamond hoops, by the way. Well done there. This is 1110431. They're 11 points, and when you have them on, since it's a 1/2-inch huggy hoop style, the cross is going to be north to south upright. So they're also beautiful for second piercings. I love this 1/2-inch size for second, third, fourth, fifth. I go all the way up the ear with hoops like this. I really like that look. I think it's very fresh. And here's what we're going to do on this hoop. White gold only, 4 pairs, operators. That's it, 4 pairs. And I know a lot of you want to take more than one because they're great gifts and they're stackable. And we already have 1 pair gone. And they're only going to be $399. And there's just a click enclosure. So it's also an all the way around. You see that hoop goes all the way around, but it's a really easy, basic click enclosure. I'll show you from a distance here what they look like from a little bit of a distance, and I'll measure them. Look at those diamonds sparkling. I so want these every time we present them, and every time we do, they sell out. Even when they're not on sale, they sell out. And yes, ruby pendant, you got it. Ruby necklace is gone, and then I'm going to try one of these on. Remember, there are now only 3 pairs left. Joanne, you're only getting 1 pair, right? So we have 3 pairs left in the white gold, and they're $399 less $40, so they'll be $359 and change. And let me pop one on for you in case you've never seen these cross hoops before. I love them because it really does look like it's floating. I love the diamond cross. Looks like great, just like it's floating in your ear. I don't even think I have them on correctly, but again, just for a size reference here, just to see what they look like. Do you want 1 pair? All right, we only have white gold. We have 2 pairs left. Jason might be getting a pair as well. We have 2 left, Jason, if you'd like one of those 2. Joanne, you got 1 pair? 1 pair for Tim. Jason, you want 1 pair? 1 pair left. Back to the wheel we go. 1 pair left, and they will be done. One remaining. Cross hoops. The ruby necklace is gone. I think our ruby ring is here. Ruby necklace is spoken for. 1 left on the cross hoop. I have a turquoise pendant coming with the chain. Anybody want Tanzanite drops in yellow gold? I do have those as well. I do. I've got a big emerald pendant, a Paraiba bangle bracelet. Yeah, there's some really cool jewelry here. A Paraiba pendant. Anything, last one gone. All right, those are sold out. Congratulations. And then, oh yes, aqua earrings. Hold that thought on the earrings. Got to pick up my cross hoops, and here we go with the last look at the aqua hoops we had earlier tonight. Sierra Santa Maria Aquas in a hoop earring, front facing hoop, 1110046 is the item number. 1 pair only. Sierra Santa Maria's, again, all the cross hoops are now sold out. Congratulations on those. And here we go. I'm going to zoom back a little bit. These are our 5mm round Sierra Santa Maria Aquamarines. We have 4 minutes. Yikes. Not a lot of time. Uh-oh. So this is your last call. Get them before we melt them. Please do. This is last call on the show, but not for long. We got our Big Saturday morning, just hours away. 14 hours from now, I'll be back on the air with you. We've got a big 3 hours of Sell It or Melt It Saturday for you as well, and that is going to be a lot of fun. Yes. You got it. Which one? Are you talking about the multicolor? Oh, the blue and the white. Okay, you got it. Yes, I still have that white gold only. Thank you so much. And now we're going to talk about this only pair of aquamarine diamond and white gold front facing hoops. Come to the point at the top. It's a lever back style that hinges, and they are only $999. A really good look. I'm going to try them on one more time just in case you didn't see them earlier. Then I think we might end or finish up on a turquoise necklace as well if we have time, and I think we will. And then here's a look at that length. It's 3/4 of an inch in length here from top to bottom. The aqua looks like it's suspended or tension set among the two diamond rows, does it not? Looks a little bit like it's being held on to by the diamonds themselves. It's supported with a basket. There's your 3/4 inch length. I'm going to just try one on really quickly. They do stay in the white gold. It's just got a hinge at the very base of the earring, and then it's almost like, think of it like a lever back. And so when it's on, really simple, really easy. Oh, look how pretty those are. And they look like blue diamonds. I think a really good Sierra Santa Maria aqua, especially when it's cut to a round, ends up looking, I think, a lot like a blue diamond, and you see that there. Plus, they'll be $8.99. You get $100 off, so they're $8.99 and change at checkout. We have 2.5 minutes left in our Friday night. This is when you want to call and ask about anything you've seen earlier, see if it's still available. We'll go back to the wheel. Look how bright those blues are. That's what we love about Sierra Santa Maria is they give you that beautiful bright blue. And call us on the ruby rings. The ruby rings for $17.99. Are still hanging out. Look at those bright aquas. That's the best of the best in the world in aquamarine right there. So it's hard to get both of them to focus at the same time because that's how that works. But we are in last call, 2 minutes left to go. If there's anything, now we can also, you don't need to see it necessarily on the air. We can always check and see and let you know if your favorite piece of the night is still here. Reminder, I am back with you in the morning. So it's a quick turnaround here between Friday and Saturday shows. We've got our Friday night into our Saturday morning. I'm back with you at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's 14 hours from now. That's noon Central time, 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to bring you 3 hours of further Sell It or Melt It values, and boy, it just keeps getting better and better and better, does it not? So huge opportunities to get tomorrow more shopping and pieces you have not seen. Again, if you've watched every day of this event, you have not seen the jewelry we'll see tomorrow. It's a whole new lineup, so looking forward to that. You've got the earrings, thank you. It just means we have a last moment to look at the ruby ring in either the yellow or the white gold. It's our 1 carat ruby with 106 in diamonds. The item number is 1125741. Please select the yellow or the white, totally up to you. That is $19.99, but really $17.99 at checkout. Thank you on the aqua earrings. They are gone. I'll see you in the morning. Don't forget, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Be here right at the start. You know how we like to hit the ground running on these Sell It or Melt It deals. So we are going to have values from the jump. So make sure with me tomorrow morning, guys. We've got an incredible show, and I think we only have 1 minute left. So I think so. So I'm going to be signing off here probably before that clock. I think that clock's a little bit longer than what we have. My clock's showing 40 seconds remaining. So this is it, guys. Last call. Now we're still here after we go off the air. So just note the phone number so you know how to reach us because our phone lines stay open for you. We'll help you answer any questions. If we can get a request for tomorrow morning, if you want to check on available ideas from tonight, please do that by dialing that phone number. We'll make sure we get every phone call answered before we take off. The phone lines only stay open for a couple minutes after we go off the air. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. More Sell It or Melt It for our big Saturday live. So be sure and be with me 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. I will see you then. From here on out, I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. We wish you a good rest of your Friday night. I'll see you right back here in the morning.